And with no advance warning to you, we're live.
Classic.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Brennan. How are you doing today?
Good.
Tired?
A little. Wait, did I? No, I don't think I complained about this complained. But, I was up till almost 2 a.m. 3 nights in a row this week playing the video game Telling Lies.
Oh.
Are you familiar with that game?
I'm not, but tell me about it. And tell the truth.
Okay. It's the spiritual successor. It's by the same people as Her Story. And it's kind of a bigger version of that. But it's it's an FMV game, so almost all the like graphics in the game are filmed videos.
Amazing.
It's very throwback these days because there used to be a lot of those back when you were probably not born yet.
I'm 97 years old.
That seems
Skincare
surprising.
regimen.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really important.
But the game is a search engine. You are a character. You eventually figure out who you are, like what character you are playing as. But you are digging through a like stolen database of video clips of this like I don't know, of this man, and it's like they're video clips of. They're actually mostly taken from like basically FaceTime from like video calls.
Mm-hmm.
Although each video is literally just recording one side of it, you can't even hear the other side. So sometimes it leaves some mystery. It's like, what exactly are they responding to there? But
Okay.
the game, you search this database by searching words that are said in these videos, and with some hand waving as to why a database would work this way, it only shows you the first 5 videos chronologically. They're spread out over about a year. So you could search, like you could basically find it'll come back and say 150 results if you searched but it will only show you the first 5 chronologically. So that's not a way to just see them all.
Gotcha.
You have to, as the story unfolds, you have to learn about new character names and then search their names and different kind of keywords. But and the story, at least for me, it's probably meant to be different for each person. Like, I learned kind of a lot about the beginning and end of the story, and the middle was a mystery that I had a hard time figuring out, like, what to search to figure out. Like, how did the people get from point A to point C?
Yeah, okay.
And the game is just, at least at a point, after you've played enough of it, then you can just end the game when you are ready to. Like, the way the game ends is you tell it you're done. So it's literally just about the process of uncovering this story and figuring out what's going on. But anyway, I played it like obsessively this week. I could not put it down. It's really good.
All right. Maybe I will want to lose myself in that. See?
Yeah, I say like I played it obsessively. It was probably about like 6 hours that I spent on it. I was just starting like late at night.
Sure.
It was like 11 o'clock when I started it, and then would call it a night at 1:30, something like that. Super responsible
Adult
ways
type
to use
person.
my weeknights.
Yeah, you did it.
Speaking of doing it, I am attempting to use my iPad to make sure we really are live. Hey, there we are.
Hey, look at us. We're doing a thing.
Part of the reason, I don't know whether this increases our viewer count, because I'm still logged into Optimal Play on my iPad. So I don't know whether I count as a viewer. But also, the streaming on YouTube, I guess I'm pointing to the computer screen, which does not have me looking at the camera, because they're not that close to each other today. Streaming on YouTube, OBS does not show the viewer count. So if we're ever curious what the viewer count is, we'd have to check on the iPad, which actually, I guess we are watching.
I see. There's 2 viewers. It's probably you and me.
Probably. Sweet. We're doing it. We're so popular.
We also didn't post on any socials or Discords.
Oh.
We should spend the first 10 minutes of the stream doing that, like we always do.
All right, you do Instagram, I'll do Discord.
Okay.
Hold, please.
No content for the next 18 minutes.
It's fine. I just need to, It's fine.
Oh, yeah, look. Did you see this video?
Oh, I think because you said right away that I wasn't in it, I didn't watch it. You tagged me in it, but then it said not pictured optimal play. I was like, why would I watch this?
The demon.
Yeah, but was that before I even got there?
Yeah,
You took that?
It was before.
Because I got there like in the middle of the teach.
Yeah, I started. I did that
Yeah.
story during the teach.
So I was not the demon, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it's blurry. That's not gonna do. That's less blurry.
Oh man, this is such good entertainment. Let's
what's
see.
the YouTube link?
YouTube.com/optimalplay. I guess we could.
Oh,
That's
pretty great.
You can. That is actually that. I'll have to change that on the archive to be the thumbnail.
Yeah. Incredible.
Here I can. Is that your? No, that's not your iPhone. I was gonna say.
This is my iPhone.
Because I can only, from my iPad, I can only text your iOS device. Because my iPad can use iMessage, but not cellular. Share, copy link, send to Kyle. That's the link.
Does that go into my iPhone?
It should. I guess.
felt
Oh,
a
but
button.
you were doing the Instagram story on your other phone. Stop having so many phones.
What I can do is I can copy this link and then forward it to my other phone.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Watch out.
I'm actually
Here
gonna
we go.
use this to. Oh wait, my iPad always logs out of Discord. I hate that.
Alright. Kyle's Pixel. It's coming over. There it is.
I'm glad. Is that what you're in your phone? Your iPhone has you as a contact as Kyle's Pixel.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then my iPhone is Kyle's iPhone. It makes perfect sense. No room for confusion whatsoever. Alright. Back to this Instagram story. It's going to be so worth it.
Yeah, check out, what's your Instagram handle? Do you want it?
Critelli Kyle.
If you even want to share it.
Yeah. Follow me at Critelli Kyle on Instagram. I post stories. Occasionally.
Well said.
Pretty frequently.
Okay, I posted it to...
I want to sparkle effect this. Can't.
No?
Share a link. That one. Done.
And Aeon's into Discord, why not? Okay. The viewers are pouring in now.
Mm-hmm.
So we started this Aeon's End boss rush where we are totally going to beat every boss in Aeon's End on our first try. And we're 1 for 1.
No notes.
Yeah. Who have you matched us up against here? Sorry, you're still in the middle of social mediaing.
Well, now that my social media is done, let me tell you. We are playing the Carapace Queen, who's this...
That's her.
Scary lady here. And she has this husk track. That'll probably be bad.
You might think, yeah. I just realized that those tokens that I got out of the drawer did not make their way to the table. Where are they?
I don't know, but while you're up, you want to get me a diet soda as well? Wash down some of this candy that you're force-feeding me?
Oh, yeah.
Good candy.
One of the requirements for you to be on Alpha Play is to stuff your face with candy the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm tired of you being in better shape than me, so, you know?
I gotta be running optimal fans. And people won't like me if I don't have my six-pack.
That is true. That's the only reason I like you.
That's true.
How about a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
I'm a little afraid, honestly.
You know, it's not bad. We
Looks kind of bad.
I'm always, especially when there's a zero sugar version of a new soda, except for Mountain Dew. They're always just unbearably sweet, even when they're zero sugar. But I try basically any other like new zero sugar soda, and I love Dr Pepper, so I had to get not one but two 12-packs of this when I saw it. It's all right. It's pretty sweet too. It's sweeter than regular.
Yeah,
sweeter than regular zero sugar Dr Pepper.
Yeah, let's throw it.
I mean, speaking of sweet, I'm drinking a zero sugar A&W cream soda, which will also be very
That's
sweet.
also very sweet.
Usually, I drink alcohol when we stream, but I drank some of that last night and don't feel like it today.
And I don't drink that much alcohol. Unless I'm trying to get kind of blasted, because I got old and then got hungover a lot. So I try not to.
You got old.
Yeah. How old are you again, Brandon? 62? 63 this February. 28th?
That's a lot of numbers.
I did.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here legitimately trying to remember my age.
I think 30.
I'm 36.
Okay.
I'll be 37 on the 27th. You were close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember because I remember my 1 year anniversary is coming up.
Yeah,
right after. Maybe we'll do a joint party. No, you want it to be about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that about you. All right, we'll do 2 pool parties back to back at your house.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Like one weekend then for your birthday, then one weekend for my LA.
Oh, I thought back to back you meant like mine from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then yours from 3:30.
I mean, I could be convinced as long as there's a hard stop to the celebrating Brandon. That's all I need.
No overlapping.
No
guests.
overlap.
Yeah. Everyone, you have to go. new
yeah,
party.
New party. Get the theater kids in here now. Start singing karaoke.
We do have some chatters. Adam Brown, Derek, Nightfall all say hi. Hi, folks.
Hi, everyone.
Derek said, wow, I'm impressed. Derek Vo, all lowercase. I don't know if that's an actual like a last name
or voiceover. Are you a voiceover actor, Derek?
But either this camera is better than I realized. It is a little crooked. Or they know Aeon's End very well and can tell these cards. Because they comment that there's a lot of card draw and recursion in this supply. Plus, it's actually not very well on camera. I am playing Mist, who is the character that her special ability, her charged ability, is to make you draw 4 cards. So
yeah,
even more card draw.
I'm great about it. And yeah, I didn't tell you anything about the curated supply, but we have lots of charge generation going on.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
and lots of little dealing us damage and a little bit of healing us damage.
So I told you that I was going to play the character that its only ability was my ability was to let you draw cards. So you were like, let's put as many charges into the game as possible.
To be fair, I did curate this before you. But you know, I didn't hate it. I didn't object. That's for sure.
Fair enough.
Cheers.
Cheers. Not a very satisfying sound. How's the strawberries and cream?
Oh god. You know, it kind of reminds me of like if you ever had as a kid, have you ever had the Hershey's strawberry syrup and milk?
Yes, occasionally.
That's what this tastes like. Like almost.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's like the definition of strawberries and cream.
But it's like I like taste that same like artificial like Hershey's awful syrup from the early 90s.
Well, you're welcome for the nostalgia.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Ryan really likes this specifically while high.
I could see that. Yeah, I see that.
He's like, it's too sweet for me to just like have a dinner. But
oh yeah, this is like a dessert. This is like its own thing. You can't have this with a meal.
Yep.
Also, the chat is small. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
It is kind of small.
Read.
I am trying to remember whether I can blow up the font size. Let's see. No.
Well,
I cannot.
There you have it. Folks.
Unless like Control Plus does it. Nope. Yeah,
my last name is.
I'm liking the switch from streaming on Twitch to streaming on YouTube. I think it's been good for a few reasons, but I don't like the way. Like I feel like OBS and YouTube's interconnections are not as well designed and feature rich. So I'll have to do a little bit of like OBS is not the one and only streaming software, so I'll have to look at whether any others are more work better with YouTube, or whether there's just extensions I should download or something, or what, or if it's just the trade-off. But
we'll find out at some point.
We will find out. So yeah, I covered who I was playing. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Kadir, who allows, well, using 5 charges, can allow one player during their main phase to return 3 spells in their discard pile to their hand, and then that player may prep up to 2 spells to each of their open breaches this turn.
Oh, wow. And
so,
I was going to say, with all this card draw, we really would like to have a lot of our breaches open. Because you don't want me giving you 9 card hands and then you have 5 spells and only 2 breaches.
Exactly. But coupled with this, I'll have a 12 card hand and can prep 8, spells into all my open breaches. Seems great.
Yeah. Seems alright.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just allow you to support me, and I'll just do all the work.
I like being a support player, great. So it works for me.
Well, now that we're agreed, let's figure out what she does.
Yeah, so the Carapace Queen, when she unleashes, puts husks into play. What are husks? That's not the right button. That's the button I was going for. I'm glad you asked. They are tokens that go on the husk track, starting with 2. And then there's a keyword on some of her cards that says that the Carapace Queen swarms. And when she swarms, she will trigger an ability that goes down this track depending on how many husks are currently in play. The way we get husks out of play is to attack them like minions. They have... Do they have one life? Yeah, 1 life. That's right. The reason I was confused is because, spoiler, there are cards in her deck that buff them, give them things like a 2nd point of life.
What?
Yeah.
Impossible.
I think they do. I don't know. We've obviously played this before. Not for a little while.
I didn't intend to do this, but the lava tendrils, which allow to do 1 damage, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's gonna be really good. Yeah. So when we damage husks, the one other wrinkle to I said we attack them like minions, we can suffer a damage to distribute that damage over multiple husks. So if you're using Scrying Bolt that deals 5 damage, you can take at the low price of 1 of your own life, you can kill 5 husks.
Seems great.
Yeah. And I've played Carapace Queen a couple times, and I don't think I've ever seen this come up. But if her track is ever full and you have to keep placing them, Gravehold takes damage instead.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No.
We will allow it.
Speaking of which, let me get I'm kind of over the dials that this game has. I just like to use an app to keep score. So... Okay, so Gravehold has 30 life. Carapace Queen has 60.
Got it.
And
that looks great on the screen.
Yeah, it plays really well on screen.
Wow.
It's kind of brighter than everything else. I wonder if I should actually turn the... Can I turn... Oh, it's not... No! All right, hold on. Where does my phone think the top of the screen is right now? Because then I have to go down from the upper right. Oh, no, okay, I see. It's not rotated. There we go.
You did it.
Turn the brightness down so that it's not just, like, way brighter than everything else in the shot. Does that still play well? Oh, yeah, that still looks plenty bright. Yeah.
Still quite good. All right.
Yeah, the really good Magic the Gathering Commander show game nights, they just have this in the middle of the table, and it plays really well on camera. So I was like, oh, I could do that.
Twice as big as an entire city. Yeah, she is.
Chunky lass. Yeah.
Chunky lass.
And really, 60, I feel like, is not a lot of health for a Nemesis. Isn't that
kind of actually the lowest one in the box from what I saw?
Yeah, is it? Oh, yeah, I think it's in the War Eternal box. There is one that has 1 health. Because you kill it in a completely different way.
Yeah.
But
I was like, ooh, Spark Death? That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Okay. Got your opening hand?
Yeah.
Let me get that CNN push notification off of here. I should probably just have my phone in Do not disturb.
Can't disturb the stream.
No.
Priorities here.
Who's going first?
I think I will.
And here, I'll do the Nemesis stuff over here because there's space here, and then you can have the turn order there. that work? I guess
Yes.
my play area is kind of covered by the picture-in-picture, but we'll live. I'll figure out.
You're just gonna support me anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I told you I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, while you go, I'll deal out our life tokens because we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, and I'm just going to prep a spark to my open breach, and then I'm going to have rethought the order of this. I'm going to oh no, because I'm not gonna open it quite yet. I forgot there's one more rotation, so I'm gonna spend 4 to focus this breach. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just open a 3 breach? Or sorry, open a 2 breach.
I don't know. Are you gonna have? You have 2 sparks in your next hand, so
Yeah.
that's having that open would be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
So you don't get it stuck in your hand.
I will still use all 3 of these cards and just using this as nothing, and open up this breach.
Sounds
That's
good.
my whole turn.
Okay. If I'm going to be the support player, then I need to not stress too much. Oh wait, I don't necessarily go next. Who goes next?
Let's find out. It's you.
Oh good. Okay. So
2 for 2.
So I'll prep a spark, and then I have 3 crystals and my signature garnet shard, which gives me 1 ether or lets me cast any player's prepped spell. So I could kill a husk with one of our sparks here, but I don't really know why I would. So I think I'll just give myself the 4 ether.
Nice.
And I haven't looked that closely at the options that you've set up here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna buy some money. I'll buy a Searing Ruby. This is the one that says gain 2 ether, gain an additional 1 that can only be used to gain a spell. That's uses the word gain 3 times in basically 1 sentence.
You did it.
Yeah. Who's up?
It is the Nemesis.
Wow. Nice, like,
Yeah,
we're just
really.
going
Yeah, we're just
counterclockwise right now. Yeah, it's working out. All right. Hatch. Place a husk into play for each turn order card in the turn order discard pile. So throw 3 husks on her track there.
That's not great.
No. But that's it for that card.
Just an attack.
Just an attack.
Okay. And right now she's swarmed is the keyword, right?
If she swarms, what happens?
She would, any player discard the prep spell, place 2 husks into play. So she's still building.
Right now, while we just have sparks, that would be pretty minor.
Yep. And let's see what happens.
Okay.
It's you.
Oh.
Turn it around.
The spark will take out a husk. Derek says you draw at the end in your turn, not at the start in this game. I'm not sure.
Maybe because I didn't didn't pull up my opening, my next hand
yeah.
at the time. Yeah.
That was just Kyle being lazy.
Yeah. I knew what there was in there. I knew what was in there.
I'm going to prep a spark. And then, yeah, I don't want to be stuck with a spark in my hand. I have exactly 3 crystals, so I will just open my 2 breach so I can put my second spark in it. And that's a turn.
And then it's me. Okay. I will also cast my spark, knocking out one of these boys. And then I'm going to prep. And I'm going to have 3 crystals. So 2 sparks. There's only one option for something that costs 3 in this whole display, and it's a leeching agate, which is when I gain it, I gain 1 charge. If you would give me a charge.
Well, that means I need to open another bag of tokens, I guess.
And then, yeah,
Here you go.
eventually I will gain 2 ether from playing that.
Eventually.
Okay. Those go there. The deck flips. I draw a hand, and a Nemesis goes.
She summons a Haze Spewer. It has 5 health. Persistent Gravehold suffers damage equal to this minion's current life. Then this minion suffers 1 damage. So it would be nice to knock it down a couple pegs, and then it might just finish itself off. But don't draw another Nemesis turn order card right now. That would suck.
Too bad.
Ugh. Alright, the Haze Sphere does 5 damage to Gravehold. That smarts. And loses a life. And then... Endless Throng. Carapace Queen swarms.
So she places 4 husks into play.
Okay.
Which, alright, we're now on that 3rd tier one.
Don't you dare draw the next Nemesis card.
Oh, watch me.
I will be so mad.
It's you. Save us.
I'm not as mad. Okay, well I can do a lot of damage to the Haze Sphere, and I think I will. So I will cast both my sparks at it. We're not worried about the husk, right? They're fine? Completely under control?
I mean, this is also dealing damage to Gravehold.
Oh.
So, no?
Alright, you know, I'll do 1 damage to the Haze Sphere, 1 damage to take out a husk. And then we're back down to the tier that's any player discards a prep spell, plays 2 husks into play, which we can live with that.
Yep.
And then I will play my Garnet Shard to cast any player's prep spell, and I'll also cast one of your sparks
How could you?
at the Haze Sphere.
That is just rude.
I know. And then I have 3 more crystals and a Searing Ruby, so I have either 5 ether or a 6th ether if I use it to buy a spell. The Lava Tendril, which we haven't actually read any of these cards like for the camera. I'm not going to sit here and read them all now, but what Lava Tendril does is, while prepped at the end of your casting phase, deal 1 damage. Seems pretty good against the husks.
Does.
So I think I'll go ahead and get that extra ether from the Searing Ruby and buy a Lava Tendril, which will leave me with 2, so I will buy a charge.
Nice. I don't hate it.
Huh? Why would you? It'd be a weird thing to hate.
Chloe said, you get that Searing Ruby.
Hi, Chloe.
This is Brandon. He's fine. Some days.
Fine.
He's fine. Sorry, yeah. Thank you for that correction. Alright, I get to go next now. So I will cast one of my sparks, and I'll just knock the Haze Sphere down to 1 health.
I like it.
I will prep this spark, and then I have 4 ether, 3 crystals in my Emerald Shard, which we still haven't lost any life. So we're amazing.
Yeah, perfect game we're running so far. As long as you don't look at Gravehold.
Yeah. Do I want a Searing Ruby? I mean,
do we have any Gravehold
I
healing?
did get a text that said, get that Searing Ruby. No, we don't.
None whatsoever.
0.
Okay. Okay, so we should probably stop with the 5 damage at a time to Gravehold.
No, let's just keep it going.
Just a strategy thought, you know.
I don't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Searing Ruby.
Okay.
To get some generation, and then I'll probably go into my Lava Tendril days as well.
Your Lava Tendril days.
Yeah, it's like my chaotic phase, but my lava Tendril days. Back to you.
Okay, I am going to prep 2 sparks, and then I just have 3 crystals in, so I'll buy a Leeching Agate, which says when you gain this, gain 1 charge. And when I play it, I will gain 2 ether.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Alright, then we have a Nemesis.
The Haze Sphere will do 1 damage to Gravehold, and then Seppuku.
Poor guy.
And we draw Agony Field. To discard this, destroy a card in hand that costs 2 or more. And then in Power 2, the effect will be Unleash any player discards 3 cards in hand and then draws 1 card. Maybe we just let that blow up.
That's not
rather
that
than
bad.
we have so few cards that cost 2 or more.
Yeah.
I don't want to destroy one.
Yeah, I'm kind of fine with it. At this point, discarding cards is kind of fine.
Yeah.
We usually don't have a great hand. Speaking of which, I need a hand to go. Here, shuffle these.
Yes, sir.
Alright, what do I have going on this hand? I have 5 ether with 3 crystals and a Leeching Agate. I could also cast a spark, which I might as well do before this main phase. And then I'll prep that spark back in. With 5, what do I want? I could get Mage's Talisman to start our charging.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's gain a charge. Any ally gains a charge. I think that's a solid card.
I like it. I've done it.
It's even better in higher player counts when you have some choice about who you're funneling the charges to, but still good.
All right, then the Nemesis goes.
Okay, so 1 power off of Agony Field, and then a Brood Womb. If there's at least 1 husk in play, prevent all damage to this minion. And the persistent effect is place a husk into play. So this is the one that you can only defeat this minion once
all of those are gone.
The husk track is cleared.
That's a little tough.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, indeed. They go again.
Wow. Alright, so the Agony Field blows up. So, Unleash. So, put 2 husks into play.
2 husks are into play.
And then any player discards 3, draws 1. I'm going to suggest it to you, because my hand has my Lava Tendril and stuff in it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'll discard 3 crystals and draw 1.
So that's Agony Field, and then Brood Womb puts a husk into play.
Sure does. But that's both Nemesis for this deck.
Well, we haven't drawn the new card yet.
Oh no.
Nemesis isn't done. She skewers us. Unleash. So that's another 2 husks.
2. Oh, jeez.
Any player suffers 3 damage and draws a card. Can I interest you in building your hand size back up?
Sure. I'm sure there's no downside.
Just 3 little damage.
3 little damage I take and draw a card, which I need to do from my deck. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, but that's now we have 4 turns in a row, right?
Sweet. And it's your turn.
Even better. I will cast 2 sparks if you could kill 2 of those husks for me. And I will prep a spark and a lava tendril. Ooh, is right. And then I've got a garnet shard, a searing ruby, and a crystal. So my garnet shard either gains 1 or casts any player's prepped spell. Since we know we have turns coming before the Nemesis goes, I don't see any reason to cast another player's spell right now. So that gives me 4 ether and a 5th if I want to buy a spell. But I don't think I want to. I think I want to buy something.
Specific, I like it.
I kind of want another lava tendril.
I like it.
I don't know, but we were saying I was going to be the supporty one, which means I should support.
Ignites.
Yeah, Ignite's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, we'll both be supporting and fighting.
I wish I could buy a Mage's Talisman, but I have only 5 if I buy a spell.
Gotcha. So Essence Theft?
Yes? Sure, but if I'm buying this many spells, I need to open some more breaches.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, honestly, if you're going to get more lava tendrils, you need to have more open breaches, too. Because otherwise, they're just going to sit there and clog your breaches.
Is completely true. All right, next turn.
Yeah. All right. And it's not the next turn yet for you.
Damn.
All right. I will...
Derek says damage is support. So,
yeah,
I'm with you.
All right. I cast a spark. I prep a new spark. I prep another new spark. And I have a Searing Ruby and an Emerald Shard. I am tempted to heal myself, but I'm not going to. Instead, this will make me have 4 when I'm buying a spell. And I'm going to get myself some Lava Tendrils.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
And then, me again. Oh boy. Ooh, but I have some good news for you.
Oh, yeah?
Mage's Talisman.
Oh, we each get a charge.
Yes.
It's not that good news for me because
it's great
my
news
ability,
for you.
my ability just as good for you. Oh, you're gonna need a charge, huh?
I am.
Here you go.
Thank you. And then I want to start opening more breaches.
Killing a minion prevents damage, so it's basically healing. It's true. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm sold.
Yeah. I'm buying all these support spells.
I have 5 ether, which is kind of an odd number for what I want to do with it. So I was thinking about focusing this breach.
Sure. For what it's worth, Lava Tendrils in the +1 damage breach are nice because they spam 2 damage.
Ooh.
Although that's not that great.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna just focus that breach, and that's it.
Okay,
And
that
then you
leaves
go.
me. All right. I will cast this Spark and use the left in play effect of the Lava Tendrils to take out 2 total husks.
Nice.
And then I have 6.
Ooh.
And that's it. My whole hand is Ether. So I'm going to do a combination of... I think I'll focus my 3 Breach. If I had one more, I would just open it. It costs 7 to open right now, but I'll focus it just to get it closer.
There is a 6 cost
spell. I can't keep...
Oh.
Oh, I have barely paid attention to the 6 cost gem. Clouded Sapphire. Gain 3 if this is the first time you've played it this turn. Any ally gains a charge. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Alright, fine. I'm sold. But it goes into this, now it's together with this hand of all gems. I don't like the ordering of my deck very much right now.
Get it shuffled.
I'll try.
Alright. And the next person to go is me.
Ooh.
I don't mind that. I do need a new hand, though. I am bad at doing that.
My next hand is bad.
My next hand is also bad. Or this current hand, I should say. Alright, but I am going to Spark, because...
Nice.
Yay. Alright, we're getting them down, eventually. I'm going to re-prep a Spark and a Lava Tendril. And unfortunately, my last 3 cards are 3 crystals, so I'll just get a Leeching Agate, which will get me a charge, as well as a card in my deck.
Derek says the Lava Tendrils don't deal +1 damage when they're sitting in a Breach. Yeah, it's only when you cast it. Yeah, the Breach even says +1 damage on cast. That's a good point. Yep. Good call out.
Catch. Very disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, in this game, really not that bad. Because we're likely doing the 1 damage to the husks.
Sure. Yeah.
At least while there's still 1 damage.
Yep.
Or 1 health. Anyway, it's the Nemesis turn.
Okay. Broodwomb just places a husk into play.
Sure does.
And then Cauterizer. 3 health minion. When damage is dealt to this minion, reduce that damage to 1. Another good Lava Tendril target.
Yeah.
Persistent, any player suffers damage equal to this minion's current life. So we would like to ping it some. Maybe all the way to dead, even.
I would suggest it.
Yeah. Next
Seems
turn.
like the right call. 1, you.
Oh. Alright, well, I will, in my casting phase, fire Lava Tendril at the Cauterizer. And then I have way too many spells. So, here's, I guess, what I'll do. I'm going to prep Essence Theft, play my Garnet Shard to cast any player's prep spell to cast my Essence Theft. I'll take the damage to divide it up among 3 husks. Because it deals 3 damage. And then it says you may discard a card in hand if you do, any player gains a life. So I have a lone crystal that won't buy anything, so I'll discard it to have you gain a life.
Thanks.
And go ahead and kill 3 husks. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then lastly, I will prep a Spark, and I am still stuck with a Spark in my hand.
Oof.
Yeah. But I feel like that made the best of a pretty weird hand.
Yeah. Agreed. And the Nemesis gets to go.
Oh boy. Broodwomb puts a husk into play.
Does.
Cauterizer deals any player 2 damage. I'll take it. Putting me down to 7. And then Infest. It's an attack. Carapace Queen swarms twice, or any player suffers 4 damage.
Ugh.
Swarms twice would be put 4 husks into play, and then any player discards a prep spell, place 2 husks into play. I think we just suffer the 4 damage because we need to get through those husks and kill the Broodwomb.
I know, it's so bad.
It hurts.
I'll take 4.
Okay. I'll try to heal you someday.
I have a little bit of healing in my hand right now, so I'll probably do that.
Okay, and we do have 2 healing cards in our market, the Vim Dynamo and the Essence Theft.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I think we made the right choice, even though it hurt.
It did hurt.
It hurt you specifically.
It really hurt me. But you get to go now, so that's good.
Okay.
Save us.
How?
A fair ask.
I can cast my Spark, I guess.
I get to go next, so that's good. That's good news.
I'm tempted to cast my, well, no, I won't cast my Lava Tendril. I'll just focus a Breach to get some of these Sparks out of my hand. I just have too many of them. I need to get these Breaches open. I'll cast my Spark at the Cauterizer. And I will Lava Tendril. I think it's just also the Cauterizer. Let's just get it dead.
Yeah.
That DPS support. Oh, I'm reading what Derek said in the chat. Sorry. When you cast a spell, it hits the discard, then you resolve the spell's text. So the ordering of my discard should have been slightly different. The crystal I discarded should be
above
below the essence theft. Yeah, I'm probably going to draw them together anyway. But
it's a good call.
Okay, so that's my casting phase. I will prep a spark. I will play a Clouded Sapphire, and if this is the first time I've played a Clouded Sapphire this turn, any ally gains a charge, so you gain a charge.
I did it.
So good. And then I'll play my other gems. So I have 6 ether, 7 if I buy a spell. I'm definitely going to focus my 3 breach for 3 ether and put this spark in it. And then I have 4 left if I buy a spell, 3 otherwise. So I think I just have too many spells right now. I wish I could, I kind of want to buy an Ignite, but I also, even more than that, don't want to.
I wish I could buy this spell. I can, and I don't want to.
So I'm gonna buy a Leeching Agate, and when I gain it, I gain a charge.
It's too funny.
Next turn.
All right. Next turn is me. Here, shovel this for me, would you? Ooh, exciting. I'm going to Mage's Talisman, and we are both fully charged up, Daddy.
Ooh, yeah, we are.
Very exciting. I will play the Emerald Shard for just a recovering of 1 life. And then I have 3 gems in my hand, totaling 5 ether, 6 if I buy a spell. Oh, I never casted this turn. I should probably have done that.
Oh yeah, you should probably do some casting.
I will have casted a Spark and Blink. So, yeah,
all right, there's no husks.
Clean bill of health.
The Broodwomb's shields are down. Dude, kill it!
I was like, I could actually use my big thing, but it's not gonna do anything proactively.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You know. But anyway, I could, however, gain like a Scrying Bolt and then do it during my main phase and prep it, but I still don't know.
Oh, that's interesting that you could buy a spell and then use your ability to immediately return it. Yeah. Well, that's
but I really want to get this open is the issue. But then I'm left with 1 ether. It just feels so bad.
It does feel bad. Yeah.
I think I need more spells. I'm gonna grab the Scrying Bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna order that way. Okay. I've done it. This is shuffled.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I get to go again. Exciting.
Good for you.
5 cards.
I saw your hand. It's bad.
It's pretty bad. Yep. Lava Tendrils is going to do 1 damage to the Broodwomb.
Nice.
Got him. And then it's actually perfect, honestly. I have 4 resources,
ether,
energy, ether, and I'm going to prep these 2 things. Perfect
okay.
Hand. I don't know what you're talking about.
Those things being sparks?
Yes, those things are sparks. And then it is the Nemesis turn.
Alright, Broodwomb puts a husk into play.
Sure does.
Shields are back up.
Back up. Bad hand too.
And the Queen summons Needlemaw, an 11 health minion with Persistent Gravehold suffers 2 damage.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to kill him.
It's a lot of health.
Alright. You. I'm going to say that I would be amenable to let you pull some things after your casting phase back to your hand and re-prep.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Letting you know.
Okay. Well, let me start with my casting phase. I actually, I know we were just saying the Needle Maw is bad and scary, but I have exact lethal to just kill the Broodwomb here. So I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
So I will spark the last husk.
Done.
I'm going to reorder these spells just in case we decide not to do that, reorder the spells in a second. But I'll spark the Broodwomb, and I will cast Lava Tendril at the Broodwomb for the last 3.
Nice.
And I just want Lava Tendril to be the first discard. Okay.
It can't be. You had to kill the husk first. So
damn it, you're right. One spark must have been discarded first. Yep. Okay.
Indeed.
And then my hand is 6 ether. So
Okay.
I mean, so if you want to give me your ability this turn, I have 4 spells I can recover, so I don't really need any additional breaches open.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Then what am I? But then
But
maybe
I was like,
maybe
you
I buy a
this
Scrying
big,
Bolt.
Yeah, big flashy spell.
All right, 6 is exactly the right amount to buy a Scrying Bolt. So how can I resist? Scrying Bolt on cast deals 5 damage, and you may lose a charge to reveal the top 2 cards of the Nemesis deck. Return them in any order.
Love it.
So I'll do that. Was there anything you wanted to do on my turn?
I pop.
The fun don't stop.
The fun don't stop. But also, you might want to pop as well since you're fully charged.
Potentially. Would you read your ability?
My ability says that player may return up to 3 spells in their discard pile to their hand. That player may prep up to 2 spells to each of their open breaches this turn.
So I'm gonna take back Scrying Bolt, Lava Tendril, and a Spark. And I'll prep them all. Scrying Bolts, Lava Tendrils, Spark.
Great.
And then, yeah. Are you gonna grant me charges that would be wasted?
Yeah.
Should I definitely do this here? Okay, so then I will use Divine Augury. Any ally draws 4 cards, so you draw 4.
I do it. Why, thank you. That
You're
was only
welcome.
3. Thank you. Wow, 9 cards in hand is feeling pretty good.
Yeah, and you've got 3 breaches open, so
I do.
hopefully you're not gonna be like stuck with too many spells you can't play or anything.
No, I don't think so.
Whose turn is next?
It is the Nemesis once more.
So Needle Maw deals 2 damage to Gravehold.
Ow, ow.
And then Awaken. An attack either Unleash twice and Gravehold suffers 3 damage. Seems pretty bad. Or put the most recently discarded minion card in the Nemesis discard pile back into play. You know, while there's no husks in play,
that's a pretty weak.
It's the Broodwomb, yeah.
Okay.
And then the Nemesis has gone twice this round, right? So now we have a clear shot at it.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
Yes, it
yeah.
has.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're in good shape. That was definitely a right call. You go. Have fun.
I will. I'll cast some spells. Like the Scrying Bolt is just 5 damage, which is exactly the Broodwomb's health, so I'll just cast it at the Broodwomb. I thought you were going to grant me...
I didn't go yet.
Oh, you haven't gone yet. I was like, I don't have a charge to lose for the Scrying Bolt, but that's okay because I don't really need to look at the 1 card on top of the turn order deck anyway.
Nope.
No, it looks at the top 2 cards of the Nemesis deck. I was thinking turn order, and I got that confused.
No, it's cool. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, I don't have the charge to lose here, so I will re-kill Broodwomb. And I'll go ahead and cast Spark at Needlemaw. And probably just cast Lava Tendril, just because we need to kill this Needlemaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Needlemaw's down to 7 health after that 3. And then I'm going to prep a Spark and an Essence Theft. And my gems are a Crystal, Leeching Agate, and Garnet Shard. So I have either 4 to spend, or Garnet Shard I can also cast any player's prepped spell.
Again, I'm going next.
Yeah, so
you're gonna use yours.
I'll probably...
I mean, if you cast Essence Theft right now, we could kill Needlemaw this turn.
That's interesting. I like that, because... Well, then the money's a little off.
Yeah.
Because I would like to discard a card Essence Theft for the heal.
Yeah.
Especially since you're all down to 5.
I'm okay without the
That's fine. I'll do it. So I'll use Garnet Shard to cast any player's prepped spell. casting Essence Theft. I'll discard a crystal from hand so that you can gain a life.
Thanks.
And then play Leeching Agate just for 2 ether, and I will purchase a charge.
Nice.
I didn't apply that damage to Needle Maw yet, right?
No,
Actually, the
you
3.
haven't.
Yeah, so it's down to 4 now.
Okay. Which is perfect because my casting phase, there's 2 damage, there's 3 damage, and then the Lava Tendrils will do the 4th.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going. Here, shuffle this with you. I've ended the turn order deck 3 times in a row.
Wow, the only target now for our spells currently is the Carapace Queen.
Alright, let's get her.
That's where you like to be.
I'm going to prep Scrying Bolt. I'm going to prep a Spark. I'm going to play a Mage's Talisman. So we each get a charge.
Sweet.
Get charged back up. And then I have 7, 8 if I want to buy a spell.
Wow.
Or I could just flash open this 3 breach with 7.
Do you have a spell to put in it?
I don't.
Then that's not a huge priority.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I just need more spells and other things.
Buy a Scrying Bolt and a charge?
I'm tempted to do or an Essence Theft and like a Leeching Agate or something.
If we just each have 2 or 3 Scrying Bolts in our decks, we can burn down the Queen pretty quick. Probably.
Not wrong. Okay. I like Scrying Bolt and charge. I'm going to buy that.
Here's your charge.
Thank you. And then my last card in hand was the Emerald Shard. What are you at? Okay, we'll
7.
both be at 7.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. You heal me and then I heal me. It's the
That's
ideal
fair.
combination. I'm gonna split these guys up a little. I want that to be low.
You know what I'm feeling, and what I like. My favorite thing to do in the deck building games is trash cards, and we don't have any card destruction.
I know. I love it.
Way to go. Nemesis draws Blot the Sun, a power that says to discard, lose 4 charges, and then on power 2, Carapace Queen Swarms, unleash Carapace Queen Swarms.
Don't love that.
Probably worth the 4 charges.
Yeah. And we have ways to get those charges pretty quickly.
Like money.
Let me go and show you how it's done.
Okay.
I could Scrying Bolt and lose a charge to that, unless you feel that's a very bad use of a charge.
I think that's a very bad use of a charge.
Really?
Yeah. We have everything so under control that I'm not worried about. Like, if we were in a situation where it's like there are so many husks and we have to make sure that she doesn't draw a Swarm card, like that's when we'd want to do Scrying Bolts. Right now, like, who cares what she draws?
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. But do you think we should pour some damage on her?
Yes?
Oh.
Did you forget to put that in your Discord
forgot to
pile?
put that in my Discord
Derek
pile.
points out, what is that Mage's Talisman doing in the middle?
Good catch.
Good eye.
You're a proponent of like just looking at this deck. I know in what hand I played.
Oh yeah. We disagree on this. I think it's as long as you haven't shuffled your deck, it's fine to look at your deck in Aeon's End.
Right.
It's not meant to be a memory game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put it behind this Leeching Agate, which I know I played in that last turn.
Okay.
Only go that far back. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Because clearly you play this, Derek, a decent amount. He thinks that it's totally fine to look at your deck at any point in the time because it's not random information, as long as it hasn't been shuffled.
It's not unknown information. You could have gotten out a Post-it note and written it all down before you flipped your deck over.
You could, but is that the spirit of the game? Don't you like the mystery of like, oh, I got the card I needed? Not
Hey,
like
I'm
mathematics.
I'm not forcing you to look.
Well, you just
You
did.
can preserve that mystery. I did.
All right. So basically, do we want to pour on 6 damage right now? Do you think that's a good use of time?
Totally. Yeah. I don't think leaving that in play in your +1 damage breach is a good use of your resources.
You sure? All right, and then I have 5 here.
Derek says the developer's intention is that it's okay to look at your deck. They explicitly said to allow it in the digital version.
Wow.
Oh, that's. I haven't played the digital version because I don't like to play digital versions of tabletop games that I like.
Yeah.
Because it just makes me it makes me burn out on the game.
Yeah, yeah. That's what happened with the Galaxy Trucker for me. Yeah. Love the digital version, but now I'm like, bringing that game to the table is impossible.
Yeah. It's like I actually play digital Gloomhaven some because I actually don't love Gloomhaven all that much. Yeah. Definitely not enough to like, I'm going to organize a mini session campaign of it or to spend $120 on it. Yeah, TT Swinub says as long as you haven't shuffled, looking is fine in their opinion. The rule is only there to stop analysis paralysis.
That's interesting. Okay.
Derek, to me personally, I have ADHD, so I can't remember anything, except I do remember every single supply card in Aeon set, which, yeah, as we established early on.
Amazing. All right. Speaking of analysis paralysis, what am I doing with these 5 ether? Probably more spells with so many open breaches.
Yeah.
Or more charge generation.
And essence stuff, so you can start healing me for once.
I think I just heal myself better. I like it. Good call, Brandon. All right, I'm gonna order those. And whose turn is it? Oh, it's me again.
It's always you.
It's great. It's a great day.
I swear, when Kyle's running the turn order deck, he takes like 4 turns per trip through the deck.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I've actually printed out more 2s. Just added them. All right, well, I'm gonna cast a Spark and a Spark for a total of 3 damage.
The Queen's at 51.
Nice.
And when are you going to unblot the sun?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I guess I could technically do it this round. Do I want to though? That's a good question. I could lose the heal of a life to unblock the sun.
Oh nah, because I also can unblot the sun.
Oh yeah, and it can't trigger this turn order, so you're gonna have 2 rounds. Okay,
right.
Then I'll allow you to do it.
But heal me with that.
Maybe I'll unblock the sun. I'm kidding. Go ahead and take a heal.
Yes.
And then I have exactly 3 or 4 if I'm buying a spell. Lava Tendril it is.
Nice.
Now I have enough spells.
And finally, it's not your turn. It's my turn.
Thank goodness.
Agreed. Okay, I'm just going to leave my Spark prepped, and I'll prep another one, and then I just have money, including a Clouded Sapphire, which gives you a charge when I play it.
Love that.
And then that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with one of them being from a Syria Ruby, so I have a 9th for spells. So why don't I buy an Essence Theft and 2 charges, and then spend my 4 charges to unblot the sun.
Love that too. Good.
So good.
It's you again.
Great. Okay. I still kind of would rather leave these sparks out of circulation in my deck just because I can't destroy them. So I'm just going to, and my hand is just a spell and 4 crystals. I will play the 4 crystals to prep my 3 breach, putting Scrying Bolt in it, and that's that turn.
Boring.
Yeah.
Alright, Nemesis goes.
Alright, they have no cards in play, and then Pulverizing Ray. This is a basic card, so we've seen it a bunch, but Power 1, Gravehold suffers 18 damage. The players may collectively discard up to 6 gems to prevent 3 damage per gem discarded.
We're going to want to discard some gems.
I only have 2 gems in my hand.
I think I have at least 1.
Hopefully more.
We'll find out. And it is... Oh, it's happening. Let's see how many gems.
Alright, so...
I have 3 gems.
I have a crystal and a garnet shard. I'll discard both.
I'll discard all my gems.
Okay, so 3 damage to Gravehold. Could be worse.
Yep. Which was a Leeching Agate and 2 crystals.
And her new card is a Venomite. 9 health minion with Persistent. The player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage, or any player discards a prepped spell that costs 3 or more.
Gross.
Yeah, although all of the spells in the market cost 3 or more, so like we should often be able to do that.
Sure.
If we want.
Well, let's not even worry about it, because I'm going to Scrying Bolt it right now.
For 6.
For 6.
Okay.
I'm also going to Spark it for 1.
Okay.
And sadly, just Lava Tendril it for 1.
Oh.
I don't think it's worth cycling, since I'm not going to be replacing a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to Scrying Bolt, prep, and then Mage's Talisman play, and it will go to my discard pile.
I get a charge back, so do you.
Do I want to lose a charge to Scrying Bolt this time? And just look at the top 2 cards and reorder them if I want to?
Oh, to retcon slightly, because you also cast a Scrying Bolt?
Yeah, that's the very first one.
Up to you, but I still think, like, kind of no.
We're in good enough shape. We'll just
I just think that's yeah.
Alright, fine.
Let's use the charges to snowball us to victory, not to
figure out what's happening.
Prevent, like, a fairly unlikely loss.
Alright, well, let's see what this Nemesis
so are
first.
we discarding a prepped spell, or are you, as the player with the lowest life, suffering 2 damage? Since you're the one with the least expensive prep spell and the one who would be targeted with the life, I feel like you should do one or the other. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to just lose 2 life.
Okay.
Since we have some healing and we have Vim Dynamos that we haven't touched.
Yeah. Well, I have a handful of spells, so I'm definitely going to cast everything I have. So, wait, why did I think it was my turn? Yeah. Foul Multitudes. This is the power that says Husks have 2 life. Damaged Husks heal to full life at the end of each turn. Immediately unleash, so place 2 Husks into play.
Okay.
And in Power 3, Carapace Queen swarms. And then the 2 life effect goes away. So, this is it's nice drawing this when the Husk track was empty.
Yeah, definitely.
It's much less fun to draw this when you still have a Broodwomb in play, and suddenly, the
shields are giant.
Yep.
All right, and then you go.
Great. I will Spark the Venomite, defeating it. I do want to cast everything, so I guess I'll just cast the Scrying Bolts and the Spark at the Queen for 6 damage total.
Nice.
And Derek, oh no. Anyways. I discarded all my gems, so I don't have any, so I can't open this breach to play all my spells, but I can prep a Lava Tendril and an Essence Theft. That's my turn.
Should have a hand.
So I'm only drawing 4, because I just got stuck with a Spark in hand.
Well, you are going again.
Oh, well then. I will cast Essence Theft to do 3 damage to Carapace Queen, discarding a Spark from hand to heal you for 1.
Love that.
And then in my main phase, Lava Tendril, I'll just do 1 damage to the Queen. And then in my main phase, I will prep Essence Theft. And I have 7 to spend, and an ally gains a charge. You're charged up.
Dad.
Well, let's see. You could use that on me this turn after I open this breach and buy a spell, and I could do a lot of shit. Do you want to?
Sure. Guess I'll support you.
Because the awkward thing about that ability can be that discard piles that are like ripe for it can be fleeting. Like you wait too long and suddenly you flip your deck back over and there's no discard pile with a lot of spells in it.
Yeah.
You have a couple spells.
And I
I
also have Scrying Bolt here.
But I have 7 here, so I can open this 3 breach and buy an Ignite. A little more charging. I feel like the Lava Tendrils were a little bit past where they felt so strong.
Yeah, I get that.
And then, want to give me your ability?
Yes.
Thanks. So I'm going to take back an Ignite, an Essence Theft, and a Scrying Bolt from my discard pile, and I'm going to prep them like that. Oh, for those of you who couldn't see through the video on stream, that was the Scrying Bolt and Ignite into my +1 damage breach that's now open, and the Essence Theft stacked on top of the other Essence Theft.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, so I have 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6. I have 18 damage prepped right now. I feel good about that.
Alright.
That's my turn.
I get to go. Here, you want to shuffle this?
Always.
Not always. Often.
I mean, I always want to.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast this Scrying Bolt and do 6 damage to the queen.
Okay, 35.
I'm going to prep this Essence Theft into my +1. And then I have exactly 5 3 crystals and a Leeching Agate. And you get some more Essence Theft.
Alright, give me a turn.
Nope. It
Yes.
is my turn.
Damn it.
The good guy gets to go. Alright. Ooh, pretty bad hand. That's exciting.
Hmm.
Oh
love
yeah,
a bad
also
hand.
never did the boop,
Oh, the lava tendril.
lava tendril. There we go.
I don't know why that was so difficult.
I don't know either. Alright, I'm going to cast this Essence Theft. I will do that to heal 1 for myself and do 4 damage here. I will cast the lava tendril. Is that really the move? No, I'm not going to replace it yet. So I won't cast the lava tendril. I'll just do 1 damage. And then I'm going to prep a spark and prep a spark. And then I have a Searing Ruby. So I could get a...
Oh, Derek in the chat called out. Probably due to delay, you had already... it was
Oh,
in the,
you
it was
missed
in the
the
time
damage.
between you catching it yourself, but
Yeah.
but Derek pointed out that you missed
Thank
the
you.
lava tendril. Yeah, Derek's on it.
Yeah, no, I'm like, thank you for watching so intently.
I
feel so loved.
I need a referee in every game. To
I
make
know.
Sure.
Oh god, yeah, we do. Alright, so between these two, I could either get a Lava Tendril or Ignite, or I could just say, I'm going to grab a charge and heal, and I think that's what I will do.
Nice.
So I'm going to grab a charge, I'm going to heal 1. I'm back up to 8-2. We're great at this game.
We kind of apparently are. Yeah.
But now, the Nemesis gets to go.
Oh, okay. So 1 power comes off of Foul Multitudes, and then Reality Rupture. A power that says to discard, destroy the 2 prep, not the 2, destroy 2 prep spells that each cost 3 or more, and on power 1, unleash 3 times. What I like, it's so painful to destroy 2 valuable spells, but what's nice about this card is that half the time the Nemesis just goes before you even could.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh man, now I have to decide whether to do it.
Yeah. I honestly think we just push.
Yeah. Do we, like, if,
I'm not afraid of anything on
yeah,
this track.
if she unleashes 3 times,
I mean, I'm a little afraid of the 13 husks.
And I
just
mean,
like accidentally happening.
there's kind of a script forming here where next turn she unleashes 3 times, and then the turn after that she swarms, which means she would be up to the Gravehold suffers 5 damage part of the track, right? Yeah. That's okay. Not great.
Doesn't
but-
she swarm? Oh, just swarms. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not as bad as I remembered.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we just keep
We just push.
killing the boss, because
Yeah.
I can do the majority of the remaining health here.
Great.
In fact, I will do so thusly. Actually,
Silly.
I'll go in this order to get Scrying Bolt discarded first, so I'll cast Scrying Bolt for 6 to the queen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll cast Essence Theft for 3 to the queen,
1, 2, 3.
and I'll discard a crystal from my hand to heal you for 1.
Oh.
I'll cast Ignite for 3, and you gain a charge.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I gain a charge. Thank you.
I will cast Essence Theft for 3, and I'll discard a crystal to heal me for 1.
All pretty good.
And at this point, yeah, since I don't care really about the pings from Lava Tendril that much, well, I don't have I don't have any spells I need to put in these breaches, so I guess I'll leave it in play and just ping the queen.
Okay. the same dilemma that I came to.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Okay, so I have 4 or 5 to buy a spell. I'm going to just buy... There's nothing. I just feel like we're actually in good shape, so I'm probably just overthinking it because there's not much that we need. You know, I've never bought a Mage's Talisman. I'm going to, so that we can win with like 1 more big bomb turn from our powers.
great. I'm sure we'll come to that. All right. I get to go. I'm just gonna say I'm casting everything I got, no matter what the right play is.
That's a spirit.
So that's 2, 5, 6.
Queen's at 7.
Would you look at that? I have enough. With a plink from the lava tendrils. And then I have 4, so I'm just gonna buy 2 charges.
Alright, so we just need you to draw your turn. Are you still in the stack? No. More or less, you didn't draw it this time. So, Nemesis turn. Foul Multitudes ticks down a power. Reality ruptures, unleashing 3 times to put 6 husks out.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And the attack is Sunder.
E.
Either Gravefold suffers 4 damage and the player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage, or shuffle all the Nemesis turn order cards into the turn order deck. And there's 2 turn order cards, right?
Bring the damage.
All right, so and we're tied. So all right, because you were the first to say it, we'll do 4 to Gravefold and 4 to you.
I like it.
Next turn
Is you.
I can't kill the queen.
Well, what good are you?
I can ping the queen with my lava tendril. Because,
I like it.
Because the husks still have 2 life for now, so I can't ping a husk. Prep a whopping 2 sparks. And then... oh, wait. Garnet Shard, cast any player's rep spell. I will cast your Scrying at the queen.
That's fantastic.
I did
it! You alone. Don't need to keep on shuffling that.
The queen is dead. Long live me.
Agreed.
That was one of the... What's her difficulty rating?
3 or something.
3, okay, yeah. That was one of the easier times we've had in Aeon's End.
Yeah. We're like, yeah, whatever. We're fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think that really the one really scary thing the queen does, at least, and maybe because I think I've beaten her more than I've lost to her, maybe I'm not familiar with all of her tier 3 cards all that well, but the scariest thing she does is puts that Brood Womb into play, and then shortly after that draws Foul Multitudes that gives the husks 2 life.
Yeah.
So it's putting more husks into play, and they're all 2 life, and you can't kill the Brood Womb, and it's all bad. That
would be bad, but I feel like it's rare because the Brood Womb is 1 and the
Foul Multitudes is 2.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they can be right next to each other, but...
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, if the Brood Womb sticks around, that's honestly the scariest thing about the queen.
Yeah. Derek says I stole that kill. I earned that kill.
Yep. You stole it. But also earned it. It was wonderful.
Should we do another one?
Yeah, we can do another one.
Alright. Who are we fighting next? I need to... If we're going to beat every boss...
We need to actually play someone difficult now, because we beat Rageborn and...
Oh yeah, we've done the 2
really easy ones in this boss.
In our boss rush of killing them all on stream.
We actually need to start trying.
We've killed the 2 easy ones? Damn.
I have to start thinking about the display more than like, this thing has charge in it, I'm going to put it in. That was basically the criteria for this. Losing charge, gaining charge, whatever it was. It said charge, put it in.
Derek says her tier 3 cards are the strongest in the game. Now I want to see what they are. Where was I? Oh, here's the rest of her deck.
Sort out the basics.
Spawn says Carapace Queen Swarms, unleash Carapace Queen Swarms. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's like do the swarm effect, add 2 husks, do the next.
Wasn't there one like that in the beginning?
I think it was a power card that we were able to stop. Would have done something similar. Legion Beacon, immediately unleash twice, then on power 2, discard half the husks and play rounded up, dealing 2 damage to Gravefold for each husk discarded, and then Carapace Queen Swarms.
Yeah, that seems really
That's pretty rough. Actually, I remember this triggering before, because yeah, discarding half the husks in play, it does a bunch of damage to Gravefold, and then probably drops her down to where, when she swarms again, she just summons all the husks back. Pretty demoralizing.
Yep.
And, Maggot Engine is her tier 3 minion. Immediately unleash 3 times, then set this minion's life equal to twice the number of husks in play and Persistent Swarm. Yep, that seems,
Persistent Swarm is bad.
Yeah.
I think that's the weakest part about her, is that her swarm doesn't trigger that often.
Yep.
Like...
And
Swarm effects are bad, but they don't happen that often.
Yeah, and that's kind of the nature of her having an ability like that is meant to happen repeatedly, but it's not. They don't use the unleash keyword for it, so none of the basic cards trigger it.
Exactly. Whew. Yeah, that's cool.
It is. I see. Well, I was looking at those. You've like sorted your cards or sorted.
I've sorted the
Nemesis cards. Okay,
that thing.
Did I only used Mist's ability once? Have you draw 4 cards one time?
Yeah,
I think you used yours like 3 times.
just twice.
Just twice. Okay, that's I guess pretty average, but
Yeah. You also spent the Blot the Sun was the other one that did the Swarm, Unleash Swarm.
oh yeah,
And that's what you spent 4 charges on, so I was okay with it.
That was really a hero any way you look at it.
Basically every way you look at it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Who's up?
Who is up? That is the question. Let's ask the box.
Just
we have to
it looked like Kyle pulled the box out of his pocket.
That's my goal. Very big pockets. You know what they say.
What did you just almost say?
Nothing at all. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just said the normal words that any human normally says about pockets. I don't know where your mind's at. Alright. Let's see what we got going on. So, we've killed Rageborn. We've now killed Carapace Queen.
Yeah, I'll have to create a list or something to put on stream so we can...
Like, big, like, a graphic that's like Carapace Queen, and then we cross her off, and then it goes down to a list. Work on it.
Sure. All of my graphic design and animation skills will make that easy.
Yeah, super easy. You got it. Alright, here's the ones we have not played yet. I mean, we've played them all, but in our Boss Rush 2023.
Yeah, and this is specifically from the first wave of content. So the base box and the 2 small expansions to Aeon's End, and then we'll move on to War Eternal. That's my plan. So,
we're sticking to it.
Prince of Gluttons. Do you feel like the market getting eaten? Or there's Crooked Mask, the one with the corruption cards. I think that. Are you all getting Aeon's End Past and Future? Yeah, that's I think the latest Kickstarter. I'm trying to remember. I've lost track. Because I did back an Aeon's End Kickstarter. Was that it? Or are there 2 Kickstarters undelivered right now? Because that sounds like something companies that use Kickstarter a lot do. I have a Kickstarter backed, and I backed like at a tier that was like the new wave for that Kickstarter and 1 previous wave of content of your choice. And I think I chose Legacy of Gravehold, which is they did a second Aeon's End Legacy.
Okay.
And it's that.
And you still haven't played the first one.
I've not finished it. I played half of it with Ryan, but we kind of petered out. He doesn't like hard games that much, and this is a hard game.
That's right.
I mean,
we talked about this.
We're experts, so that's why we just crushed it. But
Yeah. It wasn't because it was an easy boss. Definitely not.
It's in general a pretty hard game.
I also don't know. I mean, maybe it was about the pockets thing, but Chloe said there's so many "that's what she said" happening on your stream right now. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like us. Yeah, no, I'm down to play Legacy. I like hard games. Good.
I'm sure we'll crush it. There's Wayward 1. Oh, I don't know if we've played Wayward 1. I feel like this is the one that was in the a small expansion that when we were playing a lot of Aeon's End before I moved, and then didn't have much time and stuff, and then we've kind of come back to it lately. I think we had played against everything else except this one because I didn't have this expansion at that time. And some of the small expansions have been a little hit or miss on like whether they're easily available and all that stuff. So I got a copy.
I'm down to play New Boss. Unless we want to do things that we've done.
Tell me if you think that we've done this one before. This is the one where there is the concept of alignment. There's a track. Oh, we have done that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can only be attacked, or no, they only do full damage when they're aligned properly and 1 damage.
Yeah,
we've done it.
Okay.
Got me all excited.
Fine. I know we've done Blight Lord, which is the one with the Tainted Jade. If we're kind of going like just I think that's probably the next easiest. Yeah, 4 difficulty.
Okay.
What are the other difficulties? There's a 5, a 5, a 6, and a 7. Okay, we'll just keep attacking them in order.
Jade it is.
In order of difficulty ratings. All right.
I remember struggling with this one.
I do think it took us a couple tries.
Yeah.
In the past.
Well, that was the past.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've learned from those mistakes.
There's one thing that everyone knows we're so great about. It's learning.
It's learning, yeah, definitely. You want to hand me the rest of the basic cards, or like these guys?
These are. Oh yeah,
the rest of the deck.
That's just like the tier 3 part of the Nemesis deck. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you do that. I will choose my new character.
Get this box off my lap.
Derek says those are the two. Astronauts is a reboot, past and future. Oh yeah. Astronauts I didn't back. There's a different theme. I think it's like comic book hero themed or sci-fi. Now I can't remember. I've seen it. I'm friends with a host on a very popular board game podcast, and he has like a reviewer copy / prototype of it that he has shown me. It looks cool. But yeah, there's this game, Astral Knights, that is a like re-implementation of Aeon's End.
Oh,
like a reboot with a new skin and some changes, but is the same game system.
Fun.
And that has been kickstarted also. I did not back it though.
Oh my god! Did I actually finally get my schedule until opening? This has been like long time coming.
Your what?
For the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh.
Which is the show I'm doing in Southern California. If you happen to be in the area, come see me. Be a soldier guy. Kiss some gypsies. I think that's what my role does mostly.
Yeah. You're only like 4 weeks into rehearsals, so you're still figuring that
I
out.
don't know. The amount of time I've actually been used in rehearsal is less than I would desire.
Fair.
Been doing a lot of sitting around recently. But yeah, now finally got my... we have Sits Probe on a Saturday. And then we start Sunday, Tech Week. Okay, cool. No Kyle. I don't know why I'm not called that day. It's not when I'm away. But I'm not going to say anything. No, I should probably say something. It's running Act 1 towards Tech Week.
Oh.
Anyway.
I'm going to play Malistar.
Weird. Anyway. Malistar. Oh yeah, he's fun.
He's the Breach Mage Mentor. He's the one that his charge ability gains a spell from any supply pile and preps it to any player's opened breach. So make sure to build a market with like an 8 cost spell in it. Yeah,
gotcha. Oh, am I building another market?
Obviously.
I guess it's my job as the more superior, deck builder of the two of us.
Right. You're the strategist of the two.
Yes. All right.
The real answer is between us there are no strategists.
It's the bad strategist or the worst strategist. All right. What does this guy do?
Let's find out together, shall we?
Yeah.
The Blight Lord uses a deck of Tainted Jade. So the setup rules say, as an additional supply pile, or add an additional supply pile, it's consisted of a number of Tainted Jades equal to the number of players plus 4. So you should see a Tainted Jade stack in his section. We're going to use 6 of them. Place the
random?
Tainted Track next to this mat. Is that maybe on the backside of the Carapace Queen? Husk track?
Yeah, it's likely just on one. I mean, there's several different track type things.
No, it's not there.
There it
Tainted
is.
Track. Here we go. Okay. Place the Tainted Track. Place the Blight Lord token on the first space of the Tainted Track. I don't know where the Blight Lord... If you find the Blight Lord token, that's great. If not, we can just use a Nemesis token that's already on the table. I'm not that
I think I know.
concerned about it.
In this baggie. That other token.
Oh.
You said 6 of these Tainted Jades at random?
I think they're all identical, so there's no reason for you to be shuffling them. I think.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6.
So when a Tainted Jade is destroyed, return it to the Tainted Jade supply pile. When a player would gain a Tainted Jade and that supply pile is empty, that player suffers 1 damage instead. At the start of each Nemesis turn, before resolving any other effects, count the number of Tainted Jades in the supply pile. If there's only 1, advance the Tainted Track once. If there are 0, advance the Tainted Track twice. So that's how the Tainted Track advances, is by us not keeping the Tainted Jade supply full.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Or not empty.
Yeah. When the tainted track is advanced to a space with an effect listed on it, resolve that effect immediately. And they include Gravefold suffering 7 damage, the player with the lowest life suffering 4 damage, Blight Lord healing for 10, and the players lose.
The last one doesn't seem too good.
No, it's hard to come back from that one.
I would probably have to agree with that.
He's got 70 health, but he kind of... since he has a built-in way to heal 10, kind of maybe has 80, unless we just beat him before he hits that.
We haven't played Diamond Clusters in a long time. Let's do those.
Your favorite.
I do like Diamond Clusters. You gotta get clusters of diamonds, though, for them to be good.
Clusters of diamond clusters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. How are we gonna do this?
I start with 0 breaches open.
Seems bad.
It does seem bad. Okay.
What about this Banishing Topaz? You wanna do that?
Do I?
That's what I was asking.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Have it. And then probably like a low cost one, so
Yeah, where
either a Sifter's Pearl or a Vrizzwood Amber.
I'm a fan of the Sifter's Pearl, especially for the Tainted Jade, which we want to be finding in our deck and then destroying them quickly.
Okay. Sifter's Pearl. I don't need your input. I'm the one building this.
You asked for it.
I asked for it.
Wait,
All
before
right.
you lose your spot there,
Yep.
there's the other gems.
Thank you. Alright, and then we
So
have...
having another way to destroy cards is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Even though Tainted Jades say if you destroy this card in another way, suffer a damage, like still probably
Still probably worth it.
worth it. Yeah.
There you go.
Molten Hammer can destroy a card in hand or on top of any player's discard pile. That seems like it would do the job.
I haven't done Focusing Orb in a while. Do we like Focusing Orb?
I don't know. Is there anything that we have never done? I feel like there might be.
Maybe this one.
Temporal Helix. Casting player's prep spell without discarding it. If we're doing the
We're
big
doing
spell
big
thing
spells.
and trying to cheat him, that's pretty
It's
good.
Still 7 though. Are we ever gonna buy it?
Yes.
All right.
And we've got good gems. for
Actually, I mean, honestly, this is the best one.
Unstable Prism. Play a gem in hand twice and destroy it. Well,
Is that considered a gem?
it is, but what it does, it has 2 modes.
Oh,
it
right.
either gains 2 ether and damages you, or you have to spend 2 to destroy it.
So this would be 3 damage. Maybe it's not the right call.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good with our relics. And then some spells.
Yeah.
Those are probably important.
Oh, Derek says, fun fact, this is the only time that they've put 2 Nemesis tracks on the same component, like front and back of this.
Oh, interesting.
I don't see why. Or like, I don't see why not. I think people hated it, he says, but like,
Why?
yeah, who cares? I don't know. Well, I was gonna say I can't imagine people complaining about that, but people complain about a lot of things. I can imagine people complaining about it.
Complaining.
I think that those people were being ridiculous if they complained about it, but that's just me. I'm just going to need more crystals and no sparks. That's the best thing about Malasar. 0 sparks in his deck.
How about that?
Radiance. Cast deal 5 damage. Each ally draws a card. Well, that's better in higher player counts, I will say.
Okay.
What else we got? It's not. It's fine.
Of the 8 costs, I don't like that one.
Monstrous Inferno. Oh, it has to go in 2 breaches. Oh man, but dealing 7 damage divided however you choose is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I agree that's not good for Malasar because he only has 3 breaches.
And none open to start. Alright, well then, I think the other one I really like that's pretty high cost is this one.
Arcane Nexus. While prepped once per turn during your main phase, you may return a gem you played this turn to your hand. Actually, and then cast deal 4 damage. I think of these, I actually like Radiance the best.
So I nailed it the first try, is what you're saying.
Yeah, unless there's any other like 8 costs that you haven't considered yet. That's all we got.
Nope. There's another 7 cost. But I feel like this is just gonna be getting out of hand.
Consuming Void, destroy up to 2 cards in hand, deal 3 damage for each card destroyed this way. Yeah, that is fun. I like to destroy. I like.
I know. Just like having the same hand over and over.
I like to end a game of Aeon's End with fewer cards than I started with.
Yeah, I mean, I think Consuming Void and Radiance are both like the top 2 contenders there.
Yeah, probably Radiance. Okay. Plus, I want it to be an 8 cost just to make Malasar feel.
Okay, then we'll do
the
this
best.
6 cost. That has a similar feel to the last one I just talked about.
Devouring Shadow, while prepped once per turn during your main phase, you may destroy a card in hand. Oh yeah, I like that.
And then let's do some lower ones. Feral Lightnings, maybe prepped to a closed breach without focusing it. Seems pretty good for Malstar, honestly.
Yeah, what spell may be prepped to a closed breach without focusing it? Oh, yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I haven't chosen a character.
I don't think let's do the Feral Lightning one. I don't think we've played that one before.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember that being an option.
Oh, this is in the base box. So
just never liked it enough.
and then we definitely our spells so far cost 5, 6, 8, so we definitely need a lighter one, 3 or 4.
Let's do that.
Spectral Echo. Wow, it's a lot of the card destruction. Okay.
You wanted to start with
my one question is, do we have any healing to deal with the fact that we're taking all this damage from Tainted Jade? Yeah.
Yeah, my character.
Okay. Perfect. I'm excited for this.
Do we have much charge generation? No, but we have diamond clusters. I'll have plenty of charges.
So let's see. Characters that can heal are Brahma.
That's about it, I think.
That might be it. Yeah, Fae, Draxa can prevent the damage that Gravehold or the players would suffer during a turn. So that's shielding.
For a big 1 turn, but I feel like this is all plinky damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Brahma.
Okay. Then I need 9 total crystals, so I need 3 more.
Okay.
And here's my starting card from before.
What does Brahma need? Need 1 more crystal than before. Are these all the sparks? How many sparks do you need?
0.
Oh, that's
I just need my Immolate spell. That's my signature card.
Right. Starters. You need 3 more crystals? 3 more?
Yes.
I assume I need 1 more.
And it's what, 3, 5, 7 basic cards? I'm building the Nemesis deck.
3, 5, 7. Yep.
Okay.
3 ones, 5. Alright, and I need Buried Light, and you need Immolate. Oh, they're right next to each other. Here's Immolate. Here's Buried Light. Here's Garnet Shard. Here's Emerald Shard. I've done it.
Oh, wow. Malasar is going to be good against this Nemesis. Immolate while prepped when you suffer damage, gain 1 charge. So,
wow.
if you're taking a lot of blink damage, and you're taking it at times that you have some control over when you take it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Which is how Tainted Jade kind of works. Seems good to me.
Okay. I like it. That gummy is delicious.
You hadn't finished your gummies?
No, I've been good.
Moved on to weed gummies?
No.
Just down them?
Wait, those are in a jar of weed gummies? What the hell? What's the point?
Like, why am I so high? No, that's because it's weed, Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
Oh.
Strawberries is a euphemism. Yeah.
Euphemism. Nope.
All right. Are these extra are these sparks you're supposed to have? You have a lot of crystals too.
I think so.
I was just wondering if those were the sparks that I had set aside for my previous character.
Nope.
Okay.
I grabbed them for myself. 2 there, 3 there, and then there should be a 5-card opening hand.
Derek's heading off. Thank you for watching and for hanging out.
Yeah.
It's been great.
It has been. We'll probably be doing this a decent amount more.
That's...
At least that's the goal.
The goal, yep.
If I'm not in rehearsal constantly. Which I will be. Because I have my schedule now. And I saw it. Now I'm sad.
Oh. Well, it's nice knowing you.
Yeah. It happened last time when I was in Mermaid.
I know. I never saw you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst months of your life.
And by your, you mean yours?
No, because you also didn't see me.
No, it's true. It's pretty bad.
I know. Alright.
Buried Light sucks. Oh wait, no, it's just Bell. We're good.
Have we shuffled the turn order deck?
Yes?
Then let's go.
Nemesis.
Oh boy, we don't need these tokens busying up our table.
Nope.
Ooh, I did not fix the autofocus on the camera. I'm now noticing. But I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed it being a problem. But I'm still gonna fix it.
Do it.
Configure video. Let's get rid of white balancing and autofocusing. Okay. Nemesis draws Creeping Viridian. 7 ether to discard this.
Oof.
And then power 3. Any player gains a Tainted Jade and places it in their hand, advance the Tainted track. Seems unlikely that drawing this first, we're going to find a way to spend 7 on it, so we might just be off to a rough start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next turn.
You.
Okay, I think I basically have to open a breach. Or at least at minimum focus, just so that I can play the spell that's in my hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and spend 3 crystals to open my Breach 3 and put Immolate in it. And then I have 1 crystal that I will discard. Or, spend for an ether and then waste.
Okay. I'm going to prep a berry. It is my turn.
It is your turn. That's a relief.
I'm going to prep a Buried Light, and I have 4 crystals. And I know I have 2 sparks coming, so I think I'm just going to flip this one open for a 4.
Smart.
I know. Go. Okay. Do I want a Sifter's Pearl? No, I'm going to do cast this, deal 1 damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, the weed number.
The weed number, indeed. So I did 1 damage, and I gained 1 ether from Buried Light. And then I have 3 crystals, give me a total of 4. Start the cluster.
You love your clusters.
I do.
Okay.
Then it is the Nemesis.
Alright, 1 power off of Creeping Viridian, and a Shard Spitter. 5 health minion. Persistent, Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Any player gains a Tainted Jade and places it on top of their deck. Indeed. Okay. I'm last in the order. I will go ahead and cast Immolate, especially since now there's a minion that would be good to kill. So 2 damage to Shard Spitter, because it was in a +1 damage breach.
Nice. And
I have 5 crystals. I'll buy a Banishing Topaz.
Very good. Alright, next turn belongs to me.
Okay.
Similarly, I want to kill this guy, so 1 spark or 2. Just do 1 for now.
Okay.
Considering things.
As long as all the things were considered.
They were considered.
All
Don't
right.
you worry. I'm going to prep a Buried Light, and then I have 4 crystals. kind of gives me a weird... I can't get a diamond cluster right now. So it would go under all these crystals and be separated forever.
Mm-hmm.
So in between, could buy some Tainted Jade. That could be good.
That's cost 0. You can take as many of those as you want. It's considered a supply pile. Help yourself.
Guess I could grab a Spectral Echo because I do have 2 breaches open, so I probably could cycle that and start destroying some stuff, or just grab the Sifter's Pearl and waste 1.
That's funny. And the time to do it would have been on your previous turn, but there could be an argument to like taking a Tainted Jade or 2 to make yourself way more likely to be able to get rid of the power. Could actually be a worthwhile choice.
I know.
Because it's just going to give us a Jade and advance the track.
You're not wrong.
And it would basically like prevent the track advancement if you just take one so that you can clear this.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Alright,
that window has
yeah,
passed.
that time's gone. So I'll just grab a Spectral Echo for now. We'll call that fine.
Adam Brown in the chat is heading out. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Next turn belongs to Nemesis.
Woof. Okay, 1 power off Creeping Viridian. Shard Spitter deals 2 to Gravehold.
Boom, boom.
And who wants a Tainted Jade on top of their deck?
On top of their deck.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to open my...
I'll
or
take
draw
it.
My opening hand. My next hand.
I ain't scared. And then it's going to draw a Jagged One. Oof. Oh, wait. I screwed something up.
Did you mess this up?
This is a tier 3. Oh, no. Okay, hold please. Hang on. What happened?
Did you shuffle the deck habitually?
Maybe. All the other cards we've drawn were 1s. What happened?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you know what I bet happened? I put the 1 basics with the 3 Blight Lords and vice versa. So, alright, so...
Let's just scoop and try it again.
So, no, this is fixable.
Well, no, I know, but now you've seen every card in the deck.
That's okay, we'll shuffle the sections.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we scoop and start again?
We should probably scoop and start again, because I just realized I put the wrong number of certain... right, because there's too many 3s.
I let Brandon set up his own game, and he just ruined it. I set up the first game flawless.
Welp.
Well, that's been a stream. I guess we'll call it there.
Alright, this game is stricken from the record.
Well, we had a perfect record.
No, this has been stricken from it. It's still perfect.
There's an asterisk somewhere floating around. Hilarious.
Oh, man.
Well, we lost our viewers, and then we...
Yeah,
at least they didn't see... Well, maybe some of them saw.
No, I'm sure.
Sure no one saw.
Sure no one saw.
I'm sure Chloe is not watching. She didn't see us mess up.
You know, it's endearing.
I didn't do it, so I'm fine. I just didn't audit your work, which obviously...
That was your mistake.
That was really my mistake.
You work for Deloitte, you should know that.
It's true. Can't trust anything. Alright, this looks like I've reset up the game properly.
I feel like that was a dig at me.
What? No. How could... What? No way.
Set up the game properly.
Do you need more basic cards, or do you have them all?
I think I have them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
Okay.
8 1s, 7 2s, and 7 3s.
Indeed.
All right. Practice game is over.
We remember the rules now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just, we're just trying to refresh ourselves on how this guy played, give him a few practice rounds.
Yeah. But I think we got
Practice
it.
turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, I mean, we did, actually discuss that we made a mistake.
Or at least that we passed an opportunity to try it.
Yeah. So. Just gonna take out one of the 1 cards and add another 2 cards. No longer at the weed number.
No.
Sad.
I screwed it up again. Stop talking to me while I'm doing this. I just
shuffling.
I shuffled because I correctly shuffled all the 3s into the 3 section, but then
And then
I
you
shuffled all the 2s
twos.
in, and that is not correct.
We're never gonna play this game. It's actually just a card shuffling stream now. I hope you guys enjoy. Incredible.
In that it's not credible.
Uncredible. Get my weed gummies.
You wish.
Nah, I'm fine.
Weed gummies are expensive. I wouldn't give those to you.
You would. You love me.
You already drink all my protein shakes.
I need to be swole. You don't love me if I'm not swole.
That's true. My love for you is contingent
On my own.
on your muscles. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. The deck is now perfect.
I doubt it, but we'll figure it out soon enough.
Okay. Oh, I need to reset my deck. Did you reset your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I have just immolate and 4 crystals, and then 5 crystals. So I basically just have to give back the stuff I bought / gained. Okay. Okay. This is the real one.
Alright, take 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ugh. Alright, we're doomed. Brennan, your first turn.
So, last time, part of why we were talking about taking the Tainted Jade was because we drew that expensive power first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're not necessarily going to, so I'm not going to just take one.
Good.
It's tempting.
I still think your first play was probably the correct play. It's just opening a breach and getting stuff in play.
Yeah. So I guess it's the same thing. Spend 3 crystals, open my 3 breach, put immolate in it, discard my other crystal. Your turn. Or next turn.
My turn. I think my play was also correct, so I'm going to do the same thing. Spending all 4 of these to just open this 2 breach. And moving on with our lives. Me again.
Yeah, so not really moving on.
Alright. Casting the Buried Light, damaging 1. Nice.
Nice.
Just recreating all the same content.
Yeah.
So hopefully when we flip those cards, they're correct this time.
No promises.
No, I'm aware. But I did get 1 ether from the Buried Light, and then I have 3 crystals for a total of 4. I want Cluster.
This really is deja vu.
Yeah.
Remember that gets discarded before the stuff you spend.
Yes, good
Or
call.
before the crystals.
Yes. Thank you.
Next turn.
Next turn.
I hope it's not me. Good.
Nemesis.
I didn't want Nemesis just going 2 or more times in a row there. It did draw Creeping Viridian again.
Well.
7 power to discard, or 7 ether to discard. It has 3 power, and when it goes off, any player gains a Tainted Jade and places it in their hand, advance the Tainted track.
Now we're at that point where the Nemesis goes again.
Okay, 1 power down, and Banesire.
This seemed like a more appropriate enemy.
Yeah. 6 health with Persistent Unleash. Next turn.
You.
Ew.
Yes.
I'll cast my Immolate at the Banesire, so it's down to 4.
Nice.
And then I have 5 crystals. I'll buy a Banishing Topaz.
Man, it's really deja vu.
It is. It is.
Weird. And then it is you again.
Wow, I'll put that Immolate back in my breach, speaking of deja vu. And I have 4 crystals. Is it time to buy a Spectral Echo? No, I should also start a Diamond Cluster. I'll buy one. That's my turn.
Alright, then it is your turn again. 3rd turn in a row.
Okay. I can clear the Creeping Viridian.
I love that for us.
I do too. So I'll cast this Immolate. It's going to do +1 damage from that breach again. 2 more to the Banesire.
Nice.
And then I'll play Vanishing Topaz. Gain 2 ether. You may place a card in hand on top of your deck if you do gain an additional 2. So I'll put a crystal on top of my deck. So I'm at 4. I'll play 3 more crystals to be at 7.
Beautiful.
And discard Creeping Viridian.
Wow. That's pretty good.
The power of the Vanishing Topaz. It's a good card.
It is.
And especially in this one, the card you return to the top of your deck can be
be a
like a
Jade.
Tainted Jade you don't want to deal with that turn.
Me. Oh, wow. I'm going to kill the Banesire.
Do it.
That was great.
I did good.
You did great. It's a nice change.
I know. It's unusual for me.
Alright, and I'm in the same place I was last time. We're at 4, but I'm probably just going to grab a Spectral Echo. So now I have 3 spells that are stacked. That's a little annoying.
Little.
Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Nemesis.
Draws Vitrify. An attack. The players collectively gain 2 Tainted Jades and place them into their hands.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess probably 1 each. Unless you want to spend 4 to destroy them both. I don't. I have my Diamond Cluster in hand, so I want to buy another Diamond Cluster on this turn. Yeah, okay. So 1 for each of us.
Thank you.
And then next turn.
It is me.
While you take your turn, I'm gonna get another beverage. You want anything?
Yeah, sure.
Soda, 3 beers.
At least 3.
Okay.
3 beers would be great. I have no idea.
What is it?
I said I have no idea. Probably not another soda. I don't really drink a lot of soda.
We have sparkling waters.
Yeah, that sounds great. Sparkling water me. I'm trying to decide on the buried light here. I think if I do it, I can destroy this tainted jade and still get a diamond cluster. So I feel like that's what I will do. Lovely. Just collecting pink cans. Let me just do the math really quick. 5, bring me to 6, and then, yeah, okay. So I'm going to cast Buried Light. I'll do another damage. No longer weed numbering.
Nope.
And then I will spend, or I'll basically, I will have these 5 total, bring me to 6 with the Buried Light to grab a diamond cluster, and then destroy this Tainted Jade.
Seems good.
Prep this Spark. Get my other cluster. Oh wait, I already did that part. And then return them. They are clustered. Nemesis.
Haze Spewer, 5 health, and Gravehold suffers damage equal to its health as a persistent effect.
The fresh deck.
Then the minion suffers 1 damage. While you shuffle that, I'm starting to get a little cold. I'm going to crank up the heater because it turned off.
Oh no. Sounds so funny. Alright. Me.
You would.
Hey, at least I can save us with this spark.
You hitting the Haze Spewer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh. Couple spells, I like that. And I have 3 crystals, so I think I'm going to grab a Sifter's Pearl.
Okay.
That's me.
Haze Spewer hits Gravehold for 4 and loses a life. And then Shard Spitter, 5 damage and persistent. Gravehold suffers 2 damage, and any player gains a Tainted Jade and places it on top of their deck. Okay, we were able to kill this really fast last time. We're not as equipped this time.
Well, you're not as equipped.
Correct.
I guess I've already gone once, so yeah, it's not as good.
My turn, and I just have an econ turn. I will pay 2 to destroy a Tainted Jade from my hand, and then 4 crystals to buy a diamond cluster. So I've got a cluster of clusters.
Beautiful. You've done it. You get to go again.
Oh boy. Well, I'll prep Immolate. Could you keep it down over there?
No.
And then I've got a lot of money. Because banishing Topaz, if I discard or if I return a crystal to my deck with this, then I have 6.
That's pretty good.
I love a Devouring Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Molten Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Or another Banishing Topaz.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your input.
They're all good cards. That's why I picked them.
I am going to play my Banishing Topaz, putting a crystal back on top of my deck. 2 more crystals make 6, and I'm going to take a Devouring Shadow. I'm going to go with my gut.
Me. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I could knock the haste spewer out, or at least down to 1. I think that's fine, and then maybe do 1 damage to the shard spitter.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. I will Spectral Echo, and I will destroy a crystal in my hand.
Nice.
I was like, did it get off stream?
Yep.
And then I will Spark and deal a damage to the spitter.
Cool.
I will prep a Buried Light. I will also show off my pretty diamond cluster.
Wow. Bling.
Yeah, right? And that gives me 7.
Wow.
Pretty good. So I could get a Banishing Topaz and a Charge. That feels pretty good. I could get a Devouring Shadow. I could get a Feral Lightning.
Yeah.
Feral Lightning might actually be the move. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
You need...
I'm thinking that's... I was actually thinking after my turn was over, after I bought that Devouring Shadow, that what I should have bought was a Feral Lightning, because I only have the 1 open breach.
I'm wondering just because I have 3 spells here again. I would have 3 spells in a row. Is it better to have some Econ?
Oh. Yeah, just as far as your deck order, maybe.
Yeah. No, because then I have my Diamond Cluster.
Molten Hammer is Econ, sort of. Gives you a charge.
Okay. You've convinced me. And then a charge.
Okay, next turn.
Them.
Alright, Haste Spear does 1 damage to Gravehold and kills itself. Shard Spitter deals 2 to Gravehold and puts a Tainted Jade on top of your deck.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, try your hand. And then the new card is going to be Eye of Nothing. 6 Ether to clear this, otherwise on power 2, Unleash twice. And as a refresher, Unleash gives any player a Tainted Jade. So you can spend 6 here to essentially destroy 2 Tainted Jades we would have gained and needed to destroy anyway, and that would have cost 4, but it saves us from having to draw them and all that stuff. So
yeah,
I think it's worth clearing.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I have a Sifter's Pearl right now, and I know there's Tainted Jade on top of my deck. I could just discard the Tainted Jade, kick the can down the road.
Sure.
Reveal the top card, each player, in fact.
Oh. Mine's the crystal No, it's not the crystal I put there, I guess, because I drew cards. I'll discard a crystal.
We'll discard that Tainted Jade. And that gives me a total of 5 here, which is perfect. Now I want my Feral Lightning. And we are good on all accounts.
Okay.
Okay.
Next turn.
Is you.
Alright, I will cast my Immolate. I don't have a Tainted Jade in hand, right? Yeah. Because the interesting thing is if I choose to play a Tainted Jade for its gain 2 ether suffer damage thing, that gains me a free charge with Immolate.
Sure.
Feels nice. Actually, yeah, I was wondering if there's any point in using Immolate or if I should leave it in play, but that way you can finish off the Shard Spitter and you wouldn't ordinarily be able to. So there is a point. I'll hit the Shard Spitter for 2. And then I have 2 diamond clusters for a combined 6, and I'll just go ahead and discard the Eye of Nothing from play.
Okay.
And then I have 3 whole crystals. So I'm going to... What am I going to do?
Question.
I guess I'll... Damn, I wish I had more money. My deck has been set back by the fact that I've spent a combined 13 ether clearing powers.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm a little behind the curve on my economy. So I guess I'll just take a Sifter's Pearl.
I hate it.
Me too.
But now I get to go and kill this guy, so I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast both of these things, but I'm going to cast this one first, then this one. Doing 1 damage, and then 1 damage. And the reason I did that is because, obviously, I have 2 spells in hand.
Obviously.
And, what's on top of your deck? You have Crystal. I have Molten Hammer in my...
discard pile, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So I have Molten Hammer, so I'll gain a charge.
Nice.
And then I can destroy the top card or card in hand or on top of any player's discard pile.
I would gladly let you destroy the crystal, or destroying your own spark is also good.
Is also good. But maybe getting rid of your crystal is a little bit better. So I'm going to do that.
Thanks. Goodbye, crystal.
And
oh,
then
that one's not out of the shot.
You messed up. Alright, and then I have 2 crystals, which actually brings me up to a total of 3. So I could either get a Spectral Echo or a Sifter's Pearl. I think I want more spells. I just like spells lots.
Who doesn't?
Agreed. Next turn belongs to the Nemesis.
Who draws Dispel. Unleash twice.
You,
And that's any player gains a Tainted Jade. Okay, I was wondering if the Tainted Jade supply was getting low. It's not getting too low yet. 1 each.
sure.
And then the player with the most prepped spells discards their most expensive prepped spell. So you have to discard Spectral Echo.
That's annoying.
Yep. And that's the Nemesis turn.
Okay. And then it's the Nemesis turn.
This time, Venomite. Where to? Oh, the previous card was also tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
9 health on persistent effects. The player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage, or any player discards a prep spell that costs 3 or more.
Brutal.
Yikes! And am I last in turn order?
You are.
Cool. I will prep Devouring Shadow, and while prepped, once per turn during my main phase, I can destroy a card in hand. So I'll destroy a crystal.
Nice.
And then I have, if I return a crystal with this Banishing Topaz, then I will have a total of 5. Or if I just keep the crystal so that I don't have to see it again, I have 4. I actually like 5 to get myself a Molten Hammer.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'll put the crystal back on top of my deck. Buy a Molten Hammer. Smile. And pass the turn.
And then get the turn right back.
Wow, look at me go. I'll go ahead and cast Devouring Shadow. As tempting as it is to leave it in play and destroy more crystals,
Yeah.
I want the
We gotta
Venomite
kill
dead.
that
So
thing.
4 damage to the Venomite, leaving it at 5. And I'll prep and Immolate. And then I have a whopping 4 crystals. I think I'm either focusing my Breach or buying Chargers or both. There's nothing I really want for 4 right now. I'll take 2 Charges, because my ability is the one that lets me get a free 8 cost spell for one of us. I should be doing that.
You should. Important.
Okay.
Nemesis turn. Eesh.
Venomite either deals 2 damage to one of us, or someone has to discard a 3 cost spell from play. That's impossible, so
Lowest life?
we're tied at 10, so I'll take it. Can you heal anyone or just allies? Anyone.
Anyone.
Okay.
I get to
Oh,
go.
we haven't drawn a new Nemesis card yet.
Oh, sorry.
It is Needlemaw. 11 health, and the
Yeesh.
Gravehold suffers 2 damage each turn.
Got 2 of these basic big guys. It's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to deal with this turn.
Yeah, we gotta be cranking out that damage.
Alright, well, I'm gonna spark.
Spark what?
Deal 1 damage to the Venomite.
Okay.
Then I'm going to show off my Diamond Cluster again. It's very pretty. Prep a Feral Lightning to a Breach because I can. And then I'm going to destroy this Tainted Jade
Paying
for the
2?
cost of 2. Yeah, so I take a damage there.
No, you don't take it. You don't take it if you pay the 2 to destroy it.
Oh, you're right,
Yeah.
you're right. Thank you. Good catch. So this is 7. I've paid 2, so now I'm down to 5. I just keep on getting spells. Yeah, I do. More Feral Lightning.
Wow, okay. We put that Feral Lightning in because we thought I would want it, and then you're the only one who's bought it.
Well,
But I haven't had the money.
get on it.
That said, give me a turn and I have a lot of money.
No.
Well, Venomite, either I will take another 2 damage because it's the player with the lowest life, or you have to discard your Feral Lightning. What do you think? I kind of think it's the damage
think
because
it's the
we need to
damage.
kill these things.
Yeah,
Okay.
sadly.
Yep. Then Needlemaw deals 2 damage to Gravehold. It's down to 21. And then Cauterizer. Damage dealt to this is reduced to 1. 3 health. Any player who suffers damage suffers damage equal to this minion's current life when it activates. All right, that's a lot of minions.
Yeah, we're looking a little rough.
Yep.
But I think the Nemesis is gone, so we have 2 turns. I have the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And deal 3 to the Venomite, probably.
Okay. It's at 1.
Yep. I mean, I'll prep that Buried Light, so if I get it... Well, I won't get another turn this round, but...
Yeah.
Look at the top card of your deck, and then you can either discard it... I think I will.
Tainted Jade. Yeah, I'll discard it.
And I have total of 5 buying power. I'm gonna get another Molten Hammer. Get the charges going, get the destroying going. Actually, I don't have the Banishing Topaz yet. I'll get one of those.
Yeah. They're
pretty
nice.
good. Okay. And then you go.
Okay. I'll cast my Immolate. I guess I finish off the Venomite, right? It's between that or pinging the Cauterizer. But the Venomite is essentially 2 damage a turn, and the Cauterizer, it's reducing 1 damage a turn if I ping it, so yeah. I'll kill the Venomite.
Yep.
Then I've got a Sifter's Pearl, so we can each look at the top card of our deck. A Molten Hammer I want to keep.
Oh wait. This should be in my hand.
But that was why I did end up discarding the Tainted Jade, was because I didn't want to just also have it sitting there and have to make the same decision when I played my own Sifter's Pearl.
Fair.
That gives me 2. Diamond Clusters put me up to 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
What do I do with it? Is the question. It's not buy charges, because I could get 4 charges or just buy the Radiance and be the same thing.
Well,
Except it would cost me except I'd lose 2 extra charges by using my ability. So
yeah, but your ability allows that spell to be immediately prepped to someone's open breach.
well, that's a good point.
But no, I still don't think that's quite the right move.
Yeah. I could buy a Temporal Helix. That's just damage from hand, basically.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. And I don't think I've ever played with that card. I'm gonna buy a Temporal Helix. That's a good reason, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And I need to get a breach. I do need to get a breach open, but forget that. I'm just gonna buy a charge with my other money.
Okay. Don't want to put that there. Your turn again.
Oh boy. Okay. You have a crystal on top of your discard pile, huh?
Sure do.
So unless you want me to like destroy a Tainted Jade. Oh no. Molten Hammer says destroy a card in hand or on top of any player's discard pile. It can't be from your hand.
No.
Okay.
No.
So I'll play Molten Hammer, gain a charge, and destroy your crystal from the top of your discard pile.
Thank you.
I will prep Devouring Shadow, and then once
Ooh.
per turn I can destroy a card in hand, so I'll destroy a crystal.
Now we're talking.
And that leaves me with a Banishing Topaz and a crystal. If I put this crystal back, then I have 4, which could buy me 2 charges and a Radiance. It seems right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the crystal back on top of my deck, so Banishing Topaz gives me 4. Use that on 2 more charges, and then spend all my charges to buy my friend Kyle a Radiance and put it in his open breach.
Thanks.
Hey, don't thank me. Just play it, and then I get cards every time.
Okay, cool. We'll do it. I won't thank you. Ooh, I get to go. I should probably do that.
That's a change of pace.
Alright, I will Buried Light to deal 1 damage to the Cauterizer.
Nice.
But I will do it in the opposite order. So first I will do 5 damage to the Needle Maw.
Also nice. That has it still at 6. Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty. And then you draw a card.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to play a Spectral Echo here. And it's not a great turn, but I think I still want to get this Tainted Jade out of my hand. So is a charge worth 1 damage?
The math says
Says
no.
no.
Because it takes 5 charges to heal for 4.
Okay, fine. I think that's technically correct. But...
But...
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, wait, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to play Molten Hammer, and since we both have good things on top of our deck, I'll discard this crystal from hand, because I got 1 from Buried Light,
and you
one
get
more.
And you get a charge from the Molten Hammer?
I do, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get 1 more from the crystal, and then I will use those 2 to just burn that boy.
The Tainted Jade.
Burning the Tainted Jade. Then it is my turn.
No!
Okay, we're good. Hopefully. My diamond cluster messed up, then redo everything. It's okay.
Close one.
It was pretty close. Diamond cluster. Oh wait, before I do anything else, let me look at my hand for destroyable things.
Oh yeah, Spectral Echo.
Yeah, 2 damage. Cauterizer?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Just ping it.
Pinging it. Cauterizer gets cauterized, and I can destroy a card in my hand. I will destroy the Spark. Then I have 6. Pretty good. I also have these 2. I feel like there's more spells at this point, so I'll grab a Devouring Shadow. I don't think I have one yet.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Whose turn? Nemesis is still in that deck twice, right?
Yeah.
Eep.
No, now it becomes
Okay. So, Needle Maw does 2 to Gravehold. Cauterizer does 1 to you.
Oh.
I have chosen that it's you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dreadplinth, power. 8 ether to remove this. And then in power 2, advance the Tainted Track twice, which would deal 7 damage to Gravehold.
Pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, we need to get Needle Maw off here because basically the 7 damage to Gravehold from this track is gonna happen. There's no way we don't get the track advanced to there.
Agreed.
Woof.
It's not the greatest.
No. But that's it. Next turn.
Okay. It's the Nemesis once more.
Damn it. All right, 2 to Gravehold.
1, 2.
1 to you from the Cauterizer.
Ow.
And Dreadplinth loses a power. And then Vertigra.
Oh, God.
9 health minion. Persistent. Any player suffers 3 damage. If this minion has 8 or less life, advance the Tainted Track. So we want to kill it
Like
fast.
Below. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Jeez. What do I do? I really want to keep Devouring Shadow in play, but I guess I need to deal damage to something.
Feels yes, but...
Because you're 1 shy of being able to kill it if you get a turn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted to use that Devouring Shadow to destroy my Tainted Jade in hand and take the damage with my Immolate in play, getting a free charge. That was the plan. Is it a bad plan?
It's a long play plan, and I don't know if we have the long play in us right now.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'll cast Devouring Shadow to do 4 to Needle Maw. I guess, wait, what are we trying to kill? If I do 4 to Vertigra, you have exact lethal to finish it off. I actually think that's what I do.
Okay.
Okay. I will prep Immolate, and then I'm 2 ether shy of being able to get rid of Dreadplinth. So I'm just gonna have to... Oof. I will play Tainted Jade, spending 2 to destroy it, and I have 2 crystals left, which I'll just buy a charge. Doesn't feel good. Not a good turn.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Oof.
The Nemesis.
That's really bad.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. 2 damage to Gravehold from Needle Maw. Cauterizer deals 1 damage to, I guess, you. Mm-hmm. Dreadplinth triggers. advancing the Tainted Track twice. So Greyfold suffers 7 damage. It's at 8.
Yep.
And then Vertigra, any player suffers 3 damage, and if this minion has 8 or less life, advance the Tainted Track, which is the case. So you, I guess, have 1 more than me, so take 3.
Wow.
And now the next space on the Tainted Track is the player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage,
So
which could knock you out.
Yeah, if the minion went, or if the nemesis goes away
Well,
now.
it's still drawing a card.
Oh, shoot. Yep, you're right.
Ossify. It's an attack. The players collectively gain 3 Tainted Jades and place them on top of their decks. Which is thankfully, we have the supply full of Tainted Jades, so it's not going to get it to the point where the track starts moving.
Mm-hmm.
You go on top of your deck. Like, I have a Sifter's Pearl, so we can mill these if we don't want to deal with them now.
I also have a Sifter's Pearl.
Okay, I don't know. I'll put 2 on my deck and 1 on yours.
Okay. Yikes.
Okay. Hopefully next turn is you, or at least me.
Okay, it's me.
Okay, good.
Alright, so I cast, obviously. What do I want to do with the destruction here? Anything?
You're doing 5 total damage?
Yeah, to Vertigra.
Nice.
Can destroy a card in my hand. It feels like it's generally the right call, but I also have a Vanishing Topaz, like having some shit to put on top of my deck to get some extra ether. Maybe it's not worth it. Alright. I'll just destroy that crystal. Then I can prep 2 things. Or I could do some banishing.
Prep something good because I'm going to cast it with Temporal Helix.
Not as good as that.
Feral Lightning's not that good.
Yeah, sadly, it's all I got. I think I will just prep the spark just to have the spark.
I mean, yeah, why not?
I mean,
the alternative is to
banish it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the Sifter's Pearl. Everyone can look at the top card of their deck.
It's a Tainted Jade. I had 2 of them. Okay, I'll mill at least 1.
I guess that's the question. Do I do that too? So I have 4 here. Doesn't feel like Diamond Cluster is the right play.
No. You have how much?
4. Maybe just 2. And
Heal
then
yourself?
Heal.
Yeah. That way we don't just lose if the next, or you're not defeated if the next Nemesis card advances the track.
I've done it. I'm amazing.
You're healthy now.
Ooh, and I get to go again.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll have a better spell for you to cast.
You can at least take out the Cauterizer.
Yes, that is very true. And I will have a better spell. Alright, Sparkin.
The Cauterizer?
Sparkin the Cauterizer.
Okay. And also kill the Needlemaw? Please?
I will do 3 damage to the Needlemaw.
That's something.
It's almost killed.
It's down to 3 health.
And then I will... Ooh. If I destroy the Tainted Jade, do I take the damage?
I think so, because if you destroy it and any other way suffer
I like
damage.
that more after I just healed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do it. Molten Hammer.
Okay, gain a charge. You're destroying the Tainted Jade from my discard pile?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And you're taking 1 damage?
I am. And then I'm going to prep these 2 pretty nice spells.
Ooh.
And then I have 2 more, so I'm just going to grab a charge. 2 more crystals. That's my turn. That's my turns in this
For a
deck.
while, yeah.
But, hey.
Whew. Except I can't... Well, I can kill
you can.
Needlemaw with Temporal Helix. So, I'm gonna...
It's worth it.
I'm gonna leave Immolate prepped. Because I don't have any more spells to prep. And then Temporal Helix, cast any player's prep spell without discarding it. I will cast Radiance. It overkills Needlemaw a little bit, but I'll live with that guilt. And each ally draws a card. That's you, since I cast it. So draw a 6th card.
Beautiful.
That card's good. I have 2 Diamond Clusters for 6. Sifter's Pearl puts me at 8, and I'm going to leave the Tainted Jade on top of my deck to just try to deal with it next turn. And a Crystal makes 9. 9. could just buy me a Radiance.
Yeah.
That's another thing then, like, yeah, that would put it next to my Temporal Helix, so when I draw them together, I can prep it and immediately play Temporal Helix to cast it, and then have it to resolve again later.
That's pretty good.
Seem okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll buy a Radiance, and then... Oh, that was 8 out of 9. I can't spend my 1, so that's my turn, and I'm going to order this, so that Radiance and Temporal Helix are together.
The Nemesis draws Lay Waste. Unleash twice. Any player suffers 2 damage.
Woof, okay.
Unleashes. Any player gains Tainted Jade.
Yeah, so we have to gain 2 Jade. We're down to 2 in the discard pile. We don't want to gain any more.
Yeah.
1 each.
Sure.
And any player suffers 2 damage. Who's taking that? You have 1 more than me right now, so I guess you?
Okay. Fine with that.
Okay. Oh, wait. But if I take the damage, I gain a charge. So I'll do it.
Agreed.
Wait. I'm back to thinking I shouldn't, because now then I'd have 4 life, and the next step on the tainted track would kill me.
Ugh.
Would you heal me, please?
No. I have lowered health.
At least the minion situation is done. I'm actually feeling like this could be winnable again after feeling like we were pretty doomed.
Totally
yeah.
Yeah. No, me too.
Okay, what am I doing this turn? Okay, I'm gonna not cast Immolate. And then I have a couple ways to destroy Tainted Jades. I will... Okay, yeah, this is tricky. So I'll play Molten Hammer, which gains a charge and destroys a card from my hand or discard pile. I'll go ahead and destroy the Tainted Jade that's in my discard pile. That deals a damage to me, but since I have Immolate out, it gets me a charge.
It's good. About that 5.
And then I can do this again by prepping Devouring Shadow and destroying a card in hand, and I have a Tainted Jade in hand. But that drops me down to that 4 health number I don't want to be at.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't want to do that. Instead, I will play Banishing Topaz, returning a crystal to the top of my deck, so I have 4 ether to spend. I'll play a Tainted Jade, spending 2 to destroy it. And then I have 2 left. I'll focus my Breach 2 and put Devouring Shadow in it.
Nice.
I don't have anything to destroy using Devouring Shadow, but I think that was the best turn I could have there.
Agreed. Let's see who goes next. Me. Okay. I like that. I like going.
Yeah? Oh man, what? How is this hand still possible? I've destroyed several crystals. I have a 5 crystal hand right now.
Oh god.
we need that power where you discard gems to prevent.
Yeah, I just need to go back-to-back Nemesis turns with that power being drawn.
Yes, please.
Pulverizing Ray or whatever it is.
I think that was it. Good memory.
Thanks. Alright. I'm going to... Jeez, I have to basically cast everything unless I focus and or open a... I could open a new one.
I think cast Radiance. Radiance is not one you want to leave in play. You want to get that benefit as many times as possible. So it's 5 damage and I draw a card. Mm-hmm. I drew my Radiance. See, it's paying off already.
Radiance on Radiance. I think I do want to cast Buried Light, which feels not great, but I will do it.
Okay, so 1 more damage?
Yeah, I'll just do it in opposite order. So I have 1 roll Ether. Then I'm going to prep Devouring Shadow, which means I can destroy that crystal.
Yep.
And then I can prep Spectral Echo, which is great. And then I'm going to have 7 and open this breach.
Wow.
And prep a Feral Lightning in it.
You opened a breach to prep the spell that can be prepped in a closed breach there?
You better believe it. But it does 1 extra damage now.
Sure does. Okay, that was a turn.
It's a great turn.
What's the next turn?
Probably another great turn. I'm sure of it.
I mean, it's not going to be a bad turn. Devouring Shadow I have to cast because it's in a closed breach, so it'll do 3 damage.
Done.
I would have much rather left that in play and destroyed one of these crystals.
Yep.
What are you going to do? And then I have 5 crystals, and I have this Radiance in hand. So I'm still kind of trying to decide whether I want to just cast this Immolate or whether I want to spend some of this to focus a breach so I can put the Radiance in it. I kind of think the latter. I think I eventually want to actually have 2 breaches available, so I will... You know... I have 5. I'll just spend 4 to open this breach outright.
I like it.
And put Radiance in it.
Love it.
That's my turn.
Then we have a Nemesis turn.
Okay. Now that
we don't want...
gone, now we don't want Polarizing Ray. It is Slag Horror.
Crud.
We're at tier 3 now. 18 health on this minion. Persistent.
Tier 3?
Persistent. Any player gains 2 Tainted Jades. Advance the Tainted track. We have to kill this fast. I set it up right.
I'm just checking. Oh, goodness. He's 2 Tainted Jade, advance the Tainted track. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Go, kill it fast.
I'll try.
He says.
So I'm definitely going to cast Immolate at it for 2, because that's in a +1 damage breach. I'm trying to decide whether to cast Radiance, because if I leave it in play, I can cast it with Temporal Helix.
But you can also cast Feral Lightning with Temporal
Yeah,
Helix.
which is almost as good.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't have the card draw.
Well, what do you mean?
If I cast...
But if you cast Radiance and Feral Lightning, then
yeah, just like if
we can kill it.
If I have, do I have another turn this cycle? I don't.
Yeah.
I was like, because if I could cast Radiance twice total with this, one cycle of my deck, but fine. Cast Radiance, draw your card, 5 to the Slag Horror.
Oh, and it's a card.
Yeah.
Well, it's a spell.
I'm going to switch the order I did that, and then yeah, Temporal Helix. Oh wait. Best of both worlds.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Diamond clusters for 6. Buy the 3 charges that you need to use my Gift of Ether. I'm going to gain a spell from any supply pile, prep it to any player's open breach. I'll take a Radiance and put it straight into my +1 damage breach, and then Temporal Helix to cast it immediately for 6 more damage, and you draw another card, and it stays in that breach.
So good.
Turns out killing Slag Horror was easy. Who knew?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, alright?
I still have 2 cards in hand. A Sifter's Pearl and a Crystal.
Sift?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm playing both, so yeah, go ahead and sift. I don't have a deck to sift.
Yeah. Get a Crystal on top of my deck. That's great.
And, so I have 3 total. Actually, I've got 2 breaches open now. I can have a little more spell density. I'll buy a Spectral Echo with my 3. And that's my turn. Let me just... Oh, I can't pair Temporal Helix with this Radiance anymore. I kind of can. I can put them close together. Close-ish. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, that's real nice.
Your turn?
That's really nice.
Finish it off. I can't believe that this Slag Horror did not screw us.
That is unbelievable. Alright, as much as I want to have Devouring Shadow prepped, I think... you can overkill it by 1 with Feral Lightning. I think that's also fine. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better to have the... Well, do I have targets? Yeah, I have targets. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to Feral Lightning, I'm going to Spectral Echo. I'm going to burn this Tainted Jade.
Are you also next? No, Nemesis
actually.
Next. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to burn this Tainted Jade. Play on the edge.
Oh, hey. Derek's back.
Hey.
Oh, geez, what happened to the children? Poor babies, there's only 8.
Grave old children.
Yo.
They are quite sad. Alright, I destroyed Tainted Jade using that thing, which means I took a damage, so I just need to get back to charging. Should be doable. During my... Yeah, I don't have a great target for Molten Hammer, although that's charging. I can get there anyway. We're good. Alright, I'm going to re-prep some Feral Lightning and some Spectral Echoes. I'm going to devour this spark.
How's it taste?
Yummy. I'm going to Banishing Topaz this Molten Hammer.
Oh.
Which is kind of weird, but we don't have a good target for it on top of
No,
the deck.
I have a Molten Hammer in my hand too, so I was gonna say discard something bad last, but you have only good cards.
Let me do a slightly different order here. So this is still my hammer, right? No, this is the Banishing Topaz. This is my hammer. So I'm gonna do Sifter's Pearl first. So look at the top card of your deck. I'm gonna discard that.
Ooh, now I can destroy that with my Molten Hammer. Sweet.
Yeah. So now I'm deciding between now I can just Molten Hammer and Banishing Topaz and destroy crystal and still have enough charges. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna.
I did not follow much of that.
Okay, so I got two. I got this in the discard pile. This is going to do
Molten Hammer.
Molten Hammering that and gets me a charge just from Molten Hammering.
Nice.
And then this doesn't do anything besides get me 2, so I have 4 total. 2 charges. Full heal.
Nice.
Well, not full heal, but heal.
But you're back up to 8.
Yeah, I was at 4, so I was like, I need to make sure I can heal this turn.
Did you not kill the Slag Horror? What's going on here?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I overkilled him. Sorry. He's hella dead. Order of these things. I like Sifter's Pearl and Molten Hammer together. I'm gonna keep Banishing Topaz a little higher. Gnosis.
Alright.
3, come on. Oh,
Jagged one, Persistent Unleashed twice, 14, so we gotta keep the damage coming. And at some point we ideally would do some damage to the boss, although we could pivot our strategy to just enduring these. But we've barely scratched the surface of tier 3.
We have 8 cards left in tier 3.
Okay. Whew.
Okay.
Well, try not to draw another Nemesis. I think we can kill this if we both go before it. It's a big if.
If we both go. I start, and
okay.
I'm pretty badass.
Yeah, I think pour all your damage into it, and then my Radiance, if I go next, can finish it off.
3, 4, 5. Let's just look at the hand. It's a pretty mediocre hand. I mean, pretty powerful still, but... Alright, 4 damage.
Okay.
Spectral Echo. We'll take out this Jade.
Dealing a damage to you.
Dealing a damage to me.
And dealing 2 to the Jagged one.
2 to the Jagged one. What's he at now?
8.
Oh, wow. Perfect. So 3 would get him down to... Well, not perfect, but just about perfect.
You're gonna make me overkill?
Yeah.
How dare you.
I know. And then... I just have some things I can prep. I'll prep a Radiance. I'll prep Buried Light. I have Diamond Cluster.
Wow, on top of all that Diamond Clusters?
Yep.
It's all pretty good.
It's all pretty good. I didn't gain any extra ether because I love a Temple Helix. I like Temple Helix. It's good.
It's good at least when you have a big spell
big
in your
spell.
market. If you build a market that's your spells cost like 2, 3, 4, 5 or something, much less interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
Just get another Devouring Shadow for what it's worth.
But the thing with Temporal Helix is you're dealing that damage in the moment without the turn delay.
Yep. All right. Hey,
you again. Oh, so you can kill it.
I can overkill it now.
Yeah. Giving me a card draw in the process.
Yeah, I don't hate that either. I mean, I kind of hate it, but
yeah.
My deck's getting slim. It's very good.
Yeah. How did you? Well, my deck is not that. Like I've destroyed some things. You've been able to destroy a lot more than me.
Kill the Jagged one.
Whew, that is 2 big bads that we've taken out without them triggering.
I mean, yeah, but we still have two big bads in the deck.
Yeah,
here.
That's been very fortunate though.
Do one to the boss. Just keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Alright, I will prep some spells.
Oh, and I should draw a card from your Radiance, huh?
Probably. I'm going to Sifter's Pearl. Look at the top card of our deck. I'll
crystal.
Leave it there.
I'll discard it.
Cool. I will burn that crystal for you.
Thanks.
And get a charge for myself. And then I'll just prep some spells. I have this one crystal, which brings me to 3. Could get another Spectral Echo. I guess spell density is good, but honestly...
Yeah, I think it's between Spectral Echo or a charge.
Yeah. I can wing charge, honestly.
Okay.
If we need to endure more, yeah. Alright. That was fun.
Okay. Next turn. It'd be nice if the Nemesis gets one. Good, because I didn't have any cards. Gather Darkness. An attack. Any player places their discard pile on top of their deck, shuffles it, then destroys the top 4 cards of their deck, then unleash twice. Okay.
I do have a decent amount of good stuff in my hand right now.
I'm
kind of fine to lose to Diamond Cluster at this moment.
Oh, that's interesting that it screws up a Diamond Cluster. I was going to also volunteer, if only because I think I only have 1 copy of Radiance and it's currently in play, meaning it can't get destroyed by this.
That's true. And I have 2 or 1 at least. I have 1.
Yeah.
I think I also only have 1.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I mean, we can look at the decks, right?
That's true.
I'm going to look at my deck.
Oh man, my deck's pretty good.
I'm kind of fine losing my deck.
I only have 1 crystal currently sitting in my deck. And I have Temporal
I'm
Helix,
great.
another Radiance. All right. It should be you. It should be you. Yeah.
Ah.
Look at Kyle. He's come around on the deck looking.
Well, I mean, it was very... we got, like, 2 different people who were like, yes, this is totally fine. And then also, in this moment, it was really important to know. So I was like, I knew I had a Radiance, but I drew, like, 3 or 4 good spells, and I had decent ones in play. I was like, okay, I think it's me.
All right. Destroy the top 4 cards of your deck.
Come on. Don't be Radiance if you can, because it would be great. Just...
Molten Hammer,
That's
Crystal,
fine. That's
Diamond
fine.
Cluster,
Oh!
Radiance.
Last one.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's painful.
They're all destroyed.
Yeah. And then unleash twice.
It did break up my cluster.
So then,
you could always get another one if I really wanted it.
Oof, boy, I guess we just each gain a Tainted Jade.
Sure.
I wish that wasn't covering my crystal in my discard pile, because I'd rather destroy that crystal with a Molten Hammer. I don't want to destroy the Tainted Jade and be at 4 life.
Especially without... Alright, well, let's see if we even matter.
Yeah, next turn.
You.
Me. Okay.
So now you do have the decision.
Well, so I will, because I still think we should be casting Radiances as often as possible. So, so that's going to go on top of my deck anyway. So the Tainted Jade is moot. Okay. I'll cast Radiance, deal 6 to the boss.
Nice.
And you draw a card. And then I will prep a Devouring Shadow, which lets me destroy a card from hand. I'll destroy a crystal. I still have a Molten Hammer. Can you heal me soon? Because if you can heal me soon, I'll destroy your Tainted Jade. It drops me to that 4 life I don't want to be at.
Define soon.
Like ideally before the Nemesis gets more than like a turn.
Like, it doesn't look like I'll be able to, unless I can get a
deck right now. The deck is me and Nemesis. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say don't do it, honestly.
All right. Well, then I will just Molten Hammer to gain a charge and destroy a crystal from my hand. And then banishing Topaz, I'll put a crystal back on top of my deck so that I have 4 to spend, and I will spend it thusly. I'll spend it, I think, on 2 charges. Just try to get another Radiance straight into play.
Yeah. Alright, and it is the Nemesis.
Okay, that's fine.
Another attack. Oof.
Oh, it's Sunder.
Oh, wow.
Gravehold suffers 4 damage, and the player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage, or shuffle all the Nemesis turn order cards into the turn order deck, which is shuffling 2 Nemesis cards into that 1 card deck. But losing 4/4 is pretty bad. I think we do the second choice. I think right now the Nemesis taking more turns when it doesn't have anything in play getting triggered is
okay. Yeah, I think it's
the best case scenario for choosing that.
Just hurts.
It hurts. Oh no, I'm not. No one's saying it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
But 4 damage to both the Gravehold and to
you.
me, it's so brutal.
Yeah, I agree. All right,
Nemesis
was
turn.
the better option.
Reality Rupture. To discard, destroy 2 prep spells that each cost 3 or more.
That's fine.
Power 1, unleash 3 times. That would get us to a low Tainted Jade pile, which is bad. But
you can't do that, so this is happening.
Well, no, I could do it, and I probably should.
All right. Well, we'll see if you have the option.
I don't. All right, Reality Rupture goes off. Unleash 3 times, so we gain 3 Tainted Jades. I'm not sitting on a Molten Hammer this time. But
I lost mine.
You have 1, and I have 1 currently. I don't have Did you lose your... Oh, you have a Spectral Echo in play. Well, but it has to be in your hand. I don't know.
I'll take 2.
I'm just going to give you 1 because you don't need 3 of them clustered together. Like, you won't even be able to deal with that
Fair.
hand when you draw them all at once.
It's probably accurate. All right, and now draw a card.
Oh, God. Doom Aegis. To discard this, spend 7 ether, or on power 1, the player with the most charges suffers 4 damage and loses all their charges. So currently that would be me. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Although I'm at 5, so like I'm happy that I've been staying at that 5 because we've been seeing that 4 damage like increment so much.
Yeah.
Here.
Yep. Your turn.
My turn. Okay, I will.
This has been a good game.
It has. Until now. What am I doing? I have 1 ether, so I'm not going to be discarding this.
Okay. The hell was
Did you hear
that?
that? It sounded like, I guess it was a firework. I heard like a whistle and then a boom. I don't know if that played on. I don't know if it played on the microphone, but that was a very close.
Loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shook the room.
Yeah.
Is that an earthquake? Did I just experience my first earthquake?
You know, that was the one you slept through like 2 weeks ago. There was a significant earthquake in LA.
That's what I heard.
It was not an earthquake. I might go. I'll finish my turn. I might go check on the dogs though. See if they're freaked the heck out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to prep this, or cast this Devouring Shadow to make room in my breaches. So 4 damage to the boss.
Nice.
I still am not really sure that killing the boss is our route to victory, as opposed to just enduring 4 more of these cards. But
yeah, probably.
I'll cast it. Because then I can play Radiance, cast that with Temporal Helix. So I don't know, maybe we are getting, because that's another 6 damage to the boss, maybe we are getting to where we can burn it down pretty soon, and you draw a card.
I don't mind that.
I will prep a Spectral Echo, and I'm actually stuck with an Immolate in my hand, and I'll play this crystal for no effect. So not a great turn. Well, I mean, I did a lot of damage and cast a Radiance.
Set up, yeah.
But, okay, that's it.
Alright. You again.
Now can I? Yes, now I can get rid of this. Okay. So, Diamond Clusters are... Oh, wait, am I casting any spells? Yes, I'll cast Radiance. So, 6 more damage, because it's in a +1, and you draw a card.
I currently have a 1-card deck.
I kind of think I will cast my Spectral Echo to deal 2 damage, destroy a card in hand, and I'm just going to destroy my Immolate. I don't think my starter... That's basically a Spark these days. And then I have...
But you have no other spells.
Yeah, but it was an opportunity to destroy that and improve the deck. You don't think that was worth it?
Not over if you have like a basic crystal or something.
I would rather play the crystal for the money this turn, I think.
Okay. You do you. What do I know?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I've got 2 Diamond Clusters for 6. Crystal makes 7. I'll clear Doom Aegis.
Interesting.
We are somehow managing to just keep up on these 2 or 3 cards in a way that is really astonishing me. And then I have a Sifter's Pearl. Derek actually pointed out since the last time I used one that when my deck was empty, I should have flipped the deck and still done it. So I will. It's a crystal. I'll discard it. And then I have 2 ether from that Sifter's Pearl. I will buy a charge. So I'm at 4 charges now.
I don't think it really matters. It's still going to be the first thing I draw, but I'll put it there.
Tainted Jade. Oh, it's the only card left in your deck?
Just continue to just loot
That's amazing. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. You get to go again. 3 turns in a row. Burn everything down.
Not my idea. Actually, this is a fine time to go.
Wait, but this does go.
Oh,
it
it's
would
actually
be sitting here.
it's great. I had been forgetting that because the Tainted Jade pile is down to 1, the Nemesis would be advancing the track if it got turns. So it's really lucky that they didn't. Yeah. Especially because now I've drawn 2 Tainted Jades that I can destroy both. So this will work out fine. Banishing Topaz. Gain 2. I'll place a card on top of my deck. It's actually going to be a Molten Hammer. So that generates 4 now, which I'll use to destroy these 2 Tainted Jades.
Nice.
And then I'll just play a Radiance. That's my turn.
Okay.
Whew.
Nemesis goes.
Saved us from the track advancing. Glittering
Another
Doom.
power.
8 ether to discard this. Otherwise, in power 2, any player discards 3 cards in hand and gains 3 Tainted Jades to their hand.
Interesting.
It's not the end of the world in the very, very late game.
No.
To gain some Tainted Jades, so... Alright, next turn.
Me.
Okay.
4 damage to the boss. 2 damage to the boss, and I can destroy a card. I'll destroy this Tainted Jade.
Take a damage?
Whew. Man, this is intense.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to... What does that cost? 8? I'm a little shy of that.
I will not be able to clear it either.
We'll just kill the boss before that matters.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm going to prep in my Feral Lightning to my Closed Breach.
Whoa.
My Devouring Shadow. My Spectral Echo.
That's all cool.
I'm going to say, hey, check out this Banishing Topaz, and put my Buried Light there. And then do 2 more for a total of 6. I'll discard this. You can look at the top card and choose to discard it.
I think I'll leave this Radiance on top.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right call. And again, kind of in the spot where I just need to get more spells at this point. Maybe just Feral Lightning, just in case it matters.
Yeah, because the Devouring Shadow effect you're not really
I'm not
taking
caring
advantage
about.
of, so, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Next turn.
That was me.
Alright, Glittering Doom takes down 1. And then, this is the 3rd to last card in the Nemesis deck.
Ooh.
Topple, unleash twice, Graveyard suffers 4 damage. I'm very glad we didn't choose.
Wow, that is crazy.
And, I mean, if we had chosen the other option, the Nemesis would have had fewer turns, and we would have had more time to maybe just kill it before this even happened, but still...
One fewer turn didn't
yeah.
seem like it was the right call.
Unleash twice,
Or I guess
we
2.
gained 2 Tainted Jades, 1 each.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just actually draw my opening hand, or my next hand.
Or should I take them both? Do you still have several? Have you been destroying them? I know I destroyed, like,
I think I only
most
have
that I
one in the deck currently.
Okay, you can have it. I have 1 in hand.
5.
I have 1 in hand that... Oh, I can destroy it. Okay.
I have 1 in hand. Oh, I need 1 more card. Great.
Okay. We drew Topple. Okay.
Me.
If you can heal me, I would love that, because then I can Molten Hammer my Tainted Jade and not be at 4 health.
I'll think about it. But first, this is 6, 4, 10, 12.
It's pretty good.
Did I do that right?
It was at 27, so it should be at 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. All these
Kyle.
cards go away.
My heart can't take this.
And then my Spectral Echo goes off. So I can destroy a card. Yeah, I'll destroy this Chain of Jade. Take your damage.
Nice. I'm glad that pile is a little more
A little
full.
fluffier.
Yeah.
And then I cannot heal you because
It's all spells?
it's all spells.
You just have no money left in your deck, huh?
Yep. You
I
know,
will not be healed.
at the end of the day,
I will not be healed this game. Okay.
at the end of the day, we each have 5 health, so we can withstand the 4 damage twice.
Well, not if I use a Molten Hammer to destroy a Tainted Jade, taking 1 damage.
We have plenty of Jade now. We're fine.
Yeah, that's true. All right, whose turn is it?
I'm letting you know in 1 moment. Mine. I like that.
Yeah.
I have a
drawn...
similar amount of damage as I did last time.
You haven't drawn
a
your
little
hand
bit
yet.
less. No, I haven't.
There's your money.
Yep. 4, 7, 9, 10 damage.
Wow.
So if you have a turn, we win. If I have a turn, we win because I have at least.
You have exactly
I have
5.
I have 6.
Oh, sure.
And then yeah, I'm not messing with this Tainted Jade. I'm just going to pay for its destruction. And I guess I could consider no. I'd have
No?
3. Yeah, I was like I can't get enough to heal.
Okay.
Sadly. That's my turn.
All right, who's next? It's me. I'm going to not cast my Radiance.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will play Temporal Helix to cast my Radiance.
Oh my god.
At you.
No.
Exact lethal. Kyle's out.
I got a card. Wow, that was a very good close game.
Yeah.
We had two
Oh wait,
cards.
I
in the
overkilled
deck.
the boss by one. Hang on. There we go.
There you go. Man.
5 life each, which seems healthy, except we were on the brink of the player with the lowest life suffering 4 damage, so we were very close to someone being exhausted if
Yeah.
they were one
And
lower
that would have
in
just
that
been
trigger.
so nasty because you
Yeah.
would have unleashed twice, which would have been more Jade. Yeah, it would have been very bad.
This was a very exciting game.
Yeah, this is.
Whereas
really
the Queen earlier in the stream we kind of crushed.
Yeah,
This one was
we
like
didn't need to think at all.
I
It was
didn't-
like, let's keep going. We're gonna finish her.
in the mid game when we had 3 minions up.
Oh yeah,
I didn't think we were gonna get there.
That was
Yeah.
very good. Yeah,
I wonder-
4 life on Gravehold. I've never seen Gravehold quite so low and still get through.
win. Yeah. There was Obliterate. Oh jeez. The Obliterate was left in the deck, unleashed twice, and the player with the most open breaches destroys 4 cards in hand or suffers 4 damage. That same increment. And Petrify, advance attain and track twice, or Gravehold suffers 8 damage. So that would definitely do the 4 damage to us because we would lose on Gravehold.
Wow.
I think though, we actually could have endured these and then won.
Yep, I think you're right.
So
Likely.
although Glittering Doom would have given us 3 Tainted Jades, which would have had the pile low enough that the track would have been advancing. We might have if we had gone, like, not been able to get the boss down and we're hoping to get through the deck. It's possible that the track would have just made it to the player's loose right at the
if we
end.
couldn't get the Jade out of our hands.
Yep.
Well, that was super good.
That was a good game.
That was-
Yeah. Well played.
One of my favorite Aeon's ends in my recent history.
Yep. And the Temporal Helix plus Radiance plus Malistar to get a couple of them with charges was very good.
Temporal Helix,
Yeah.
I feel like I've slept on for the duration of this game.
It's just so expensive. It's hard to buy 7-cost things.
I didn't buy a single one.
Did I? I think I only had the 1 copy. Yeah,
You had the
I
one
only bought
copy.
1. Yet I feel like it was really impactful.
It was really good when you had it. Because we all had, like, the worst it ever did was on your hand, it, like, did 3 or 4 damage.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
And didn't discard the spell. Yeah, very good.
Oh. All right. Well, I think we'll call that a stream.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I need to go cook some dinner. I got some Hello Freshes to make.
Oh, nice. We're
I got like 4 this week for like $18 from a deal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We're actually, I can't remember if it's this week or if it'll be next week, but Ryan was like, we've been doing HelloFresh for years and we like it. Hashtag not an ad. But Ryan was like, there's all these other services that would probably have like some different variety, and also we can use their starter deals.
Yeah.
So like let's
honestly,
try some, so we're trying a couple of the others over the next few weeks is the plan.
HelloFresh has about a quarterly starter deal, and the starter deals are not only for new customers,
Really?
they're for returning customers.
Oh, so I guess that's if we're trying a couple other things, then that we should play
Like,
it.
you should
play
just-
it so
you
that we
should
can
just
then
cycle
return to
through,
HelloFresh
yeah.
and that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the other services are like this, but I've canceled HelloFresh I think 3 or 4 times throughout my duration, and every single time I've rejoined, I've gotten like the first box at like $15-20.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
What a simp.
I'll have to remember. My guess though is that Ryan was just going to because anytime that we have too many plans that week or something, we skip a week. My guess is he was just going to skip a few weeks and not actually deactivate.
No, you should
our membership, so
deactivate
we
it.
should actually deactivate.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually, I mean, the one that I just started, I think, is valid for the next month or so.
The only other question I would have is, are we grandfathered into some cheaper price because we've been continuously subscribed forever? Probably not. Probably if they raise the price, they're raising it on existing customers too.
My guess? I'm not sure. What are you paying?
I don't know. Cool. Ryan has the membership. Yeah, I don't know. I think he says it's around $60 for 3 meals for 2.
Yeah,
Around $20 a meal.
It's about it. It's like, I think it's really 68 or something like that. But I guess check the grandfathership. But
yeah,
my guess is no. My guess is that you're paying full price.
Probably so.
Yeah, and the deals that you come in with are like, a huge discount. It's like save $150. I think is the one that I just took, and it was like the first box is like discounted significantly, and then the next like 8 are are discounted by like $5 or $10,
Oh
something
yeah.
like that.
Okay. Yeah. So try to get you to stick around at least long enough.
At least long enough to
use that deal. Yeah.
Which I mean probably will. I mean yeah, I'm going away on a work trip in late February, but other than that, I'm around here.
For my birthday?
No, I'll be back.
Good.
Yeah, I told you, joint pool party. LA 1 year anniversary.
I don't think we've been talking a lot about utility bills because actually I don't think I mentioned this when I saw you yesterday either. We're getting solar panels. We signed the contract for yesterday.
Awesome.
Getting solar on our house. Thanks. But yeah, I don't think that we're heating the pool in February. For a February pool party, which is also a bad idea.
Oh no! I mean, I think.
Right now, our pool is in the high 40s degrees. So I don't know essentially how much it costs to heat a pool from 45 to 85, but it's probably a lot.
Several hundreds of gallons of water heating. Yeah, probably a lot.
Several thousands of gallons of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any concept of how many gallons are in a
I don't know how many gallons are in this pool, but I think like a average sized home pool, which is I would guess how I would describe ours. I think it's like at least 10,000 between. I don't know. It might be like 100,000 gallons.
No.
I'm gonna Google it. This is important to do before the stream ends.
Sorry.
How many gallons are in my pool? Length times width times depth times 7.5.
Just give us an average.
How many gallons
in an average
is
home pool?
in an 18 by 36 foot pool? That's maybe roughly what I have. Mine might be a little smaller than that. It says, depending on depth, 17 to 24,000. So I think that my pool is, maybe a little smaller than that, but probably at least 15,000. I don't think it's much smaller than,
what is it? 17 by
18 by 36. My pool might be I could see it being 15 by 30-ish. I think it's probably more than 12 feet because it's like more than 2 body lengths on the
width. Yeah,
on width.
Yeah, no, I agree. Anyway, come to Brandon's house for a nice heated February pool party.
I'll invite you all to my birthday / Kyle's LA birthday.
LA
party. And yeah.
Sounds fun.
With that,
thanks for watching.
We've got 3 out of... I looked this up recently because I was thinking about, we should make it a point to play through and beat every boss on stream. There are exactly 50. Although that includes, a couple...
I was like, we have 6 in this box.
Yeah, there's 7 or 8 boxes plus small expansions to go with them now, so that's about right.
We're just playing this game for the foreseeable future is what I'm hearing.
I'm not saying that we can't play anything else until it's done.
Okay. As long as that's...
I'm just saying that it needs to be done by, the end of Q1.
Oh, you mean...
to stay on track with the
so,
optimal
play. My show
play.
ends at basically the end of Q1 is April 2nd is my last show.
So you'll probably have to tell them you're going to miss most of the show dates.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure that'll go over fine. I'm not one of the big leads. It's fine.
All right. Well, if you think Kyle should bail on the show that he's in to play more games, let us know in the comments.
And subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, man, I've been a bad YouTuber. Yeah, do like and subscribe. If I should have said this various other times in the stream. If you're watching this on archive, though, liking our videos or streams tells YouTube that we're likable, and then they recommend us to more people. So that helps us out a lot. So in all seriousness, please do even subscribe if you want. That's cool too.
I like to subscribe.
Now we're YouTubers and can thus stop YouTubing.
Thank goodness.
Bye.